you witnessed us searching for hours, and then finally you pulled them out of the basement like you knew where they were all along. And it was like, all right, cool, sweet.
Okay, everybody, I picked up, no, I hung up on them. But I have picked up the phone. This is our marathon phone line. So until the battery runs, I'll be taking calls. Let's see who this is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who's this?
This is Pam from Indiana.
Hi, Pam from Indiana. Merry Christmas.
I am so excited. I have been trying to get in since you started the show, and this is my first year watching. I just found you guys as a new neighbor on Yvonne in October, and I've made up for lost time.
Hi, new neighbor.
I fell in love with you guys.
Thank you. Now, we do not have Indiana marked on the map yet, so where are you in Indiana?
Yay, that was my short-term goal for the Christmas season.
Oh, where are you in Indiana? I'll mark you.
I'm in Indianapolis.
Oh, I can find that one.
I have enjoyed watching you so much, and I love your products. I have so much of it for Christmas presents purchased, and I'm having a hard time deciding who gets what because I don't want to give it up, but I know there's plenty more.
Oh, well, you know what? We're always thinking of new ideas and creating new things, and so we'll keep you interested and happy for a long time.
I'm excited. I just ordered your magazine, the autographed copy, because I've been having trouble finding it here.
It has been so hard to find. Everybody, you know, has talked about how hard to find the magazine is, and that's actually why we ultimately just on Black Friday. That's when it first became available on our website because people had a problem.
And I just love, I loved when you brought your doggy in.
Oh.
I have 3 cattle dogs, and Josh's face when she walked through the door and goes, "Oh, guess who's here?" It was adorable.
I know, we love her. She's actually laying right here at my feet. Hi, Under.
I love when you gave her the group hug.
Yes, and I'm wearing. You said you became a neighbor from Evine, and this is Evine. You know, because they're our great friends and neighbors at Evine.
You know, I never even knew Evine existed either. I think it was fate because I was just flipping channels and I saw the show coming up where I was looking at programming and I thought, what's that 1802? And I didn't have time to like flip away. And I saw you with the goats, and I was totally hooked because I'm an animal lover, and it was fate.
Oh, those goats, I know.
I just enjoy you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Eve, I was going to say, Evine sent to all of our staff these Christmas sweaters to wear.
I saw.
Yeah.
They look a little itchy, but they're adorable.
No, they're actually really soft, and I've been wearing mine for over 13 hours now. And
I wear it well.
thank you. It's you know, it's.
I liked it when you took your hat off and you had like that sexy hair thing.
Oh, the bed head. Yeah. But yeah, Evine sent us these, and maybe we'll draw. They have so many different styles. So I might put on another one later because this one might start to stand on its own.
And I really enjoyed Mindy as well, and getting to know all your neighbors. So
well, thank you.
So excited that I got through.
Well, thank you. Have a Merry Christmas, and if you can watch throughout the day, today we're gonna have more neighbors, and Mindy will be back a little bit later, and Sharon Jones will be back to sing again. So just thank you so much for making us.
Watching. And one more thing, I know you have the heirloom flower garden. Do you think you might ever do anything with linden flower?
Oh, like from the like the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I love that scent. You know, I will.
To be able to get something, I can't find it anymore. It actually was ordered from a shop, and it was in from France. But I fell in love with that scent, and I never have seen anything else.
You know what? I love that scent too. I'm going to put that on the chore list.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to look for that because I love that scent too.
Thank you so much. I know you got lots of people that want to talk to you.
All right, you have a Merry Christmas. All right, enjoy the almanac.
I will. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Hey,
Bye-bye.
Hey, do we have any more of the 10 Brilliants left?
Don't just count what's back there because they might be allocated.
All right, because someone was talking about how they love the 10 Brilliant, and I want to show people what the 10 Brilliant looks like. Mindy, our friend Mindy, is here with us. She's napping right now. She'll be back later this afternoon. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Kate.
And where are you calling from, Kate?
I'm calling from around the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area.
Oh, welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, I am so thrilled to talk to you guys. I have been following you since the early days on
Planet Green.
Planet Green, yes. I was, at that time I was in Texas dealing with my parents, helping them get settled in a nursing home. And I would go back to their house at night, and they had a satellite dish, so they got, hundreds of stations. And I would find you, and you were just like, oh, something normal.
Oh, well, thank you.
You helped me through so much, just being able to know I can go back after all this craziness and sadness and watch and laugh, and you guys have meant so much to me.
Oh, we appreciate that so much, and thank you for being with us from the beginning. And
amazing race! Oh my God! I would bring in articles. I told everybody at work about you.
You're what we call an original neighbor.
And you know what? I just feel like if I was your neighbor, we would be.
Well, you know what? We honestly do love talking to people. People ask, well, how can you stand there for 24 hours and talk? Or how can you do these book signings and, hug everybody for 3 hours? It's because we really do love meeting people and we appreciate people. And,
Well, it comes through. It shows in just your genuineness and your love for each other and support for each other. I was just so excited with the Amazing Race because it proves that being kind, having a warm heart, being a good person pays off always.
it does. And maybe not as quickly as you want it to, but ultimately it will pay off for you.
It will. Well, you know what? I am sitting in the parking lot at work. I just wanted to try to grab a chance to tell you guys how much I love you, and I'll follow you to the ends of the earth and keep doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you. You have a great day at work and have a Merry Christmas.
I'll be watching. I'll have you on my computer screen all day today.
All right, you make some new neighbors while you're there.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'll take a call in a minute, but I wanted to show, because one of the people were commenting on Facebook that they just bought 2 of these 10 Brilliant ornaments, which we sell. And this has such an amazing history because look at these ornaments. Okay, so these are handmade about 40 miles from here in Cooperstown. And these are called 10 Brilliant because they were actually created in the late 1800s, early 1900s, before there were electric lights on Christmas trees. And they were created, and they look three-dimensional. And I know you can't really get a good sense of this about how it catches the light, but they were created so that they would capture whatever ambient light was in the room and reflect it back out, so they looked like your tree was sparkling. And so they're called 10 Brilliant. And this couple who now lives in Cooperstown, they were on Staten Island, I don't know, forgot, it was like 30 years ago maybe, and they were in an antique shop, and they were looking at a desk, and an antique desk, and they opened up the bottom drawer of the desk, and they found all of these molds, these 10 Brilliant molds. The company had been long out of business, and they found all of these molds in the desk, and they revived making the molds. And if you actually go to our website, beekman1802.com, and type in 10 Brilliant, 10 like, the metal 10 Brilliant, the blog post about how these ornaments are made in that history is on there. But they really are an amazing piece of holiday history in America. But they really are beautiful. And I think we have a couple of these left. But I wanted to tell that story because it's such an amazing story, not only about history in America, but also about the artisans who make up Beekman 1802. We work with over 300 artisans now. It's kind of crazy. It drives Jessica kind of crazy trying to keep it all together. Jessica's our new product person. All right, I'm answering the phone. Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, it's Elena
Hi, Elena. Where are you calling from?
from Canada, Ontario, Canada.
Ooh, Ontario. You're our first call from Ontario, so let me put your dot on the map.
Okay, just to clarify.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Thank you. And
Just found you guys, and you guys are amazing. I'm gonna have a heart attack here. You guys are amazing.
oh, thank you. How did you discover us?
I was on Pinterest.
On our Pinterest page?
Yes. and
Oh.
There was a little thing about jam, onion jam.
Oh.
Never heard of that. And I went in, and from there I found you guys, and it was a whole new world. And I'm gonna try and come and see you in April for the goat tour.
Oh, well, speaking of goat tours, Josh has just showed up, and he has brought Farmer John with him.
Farmer John.
Farmer John is now in the house, and
Big day.
yeah, it's gonna take him a few minutes to kind of walk through the maze here and get back here, but he's gonna be on stage very soon.
Oh, I'm so excited. I just love you guys. I wish you guys all the best in the world. Thank you for bringing joy and peace to us up in Canada, because you do have a following up here.
Oh, thank you, and let me tell you that there is a home shopping network in Canada. I forget what it's called, but you probably have seen it.
That's what it's called, the Home Shopping Network.
Oh, HSN Canada.
We're pretty simple here.
Well, HSN Canada, yeah, that's what it is. And they have asked us to bring the Beekman beauty products to their channel too. So I don't know yet. They just reached out like a month ago, and we've been busy with Christmas. So we'll try to get that worked out for sometime next year, and that will be amazing for you guys because it's so expensive to ship from Sharon Springs to Canada.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll.
Coming to see you.
I know that's where you're coming. You'll have to stock up. There were actually
Oh,
two.
for sure.
There were two guys from Ottawa here this past weekend, and they stocked up. I think they had like an $800 tariff or quota or something that they could spend and cross the border without.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had their calculator out calculating everything.
Oh,
And
my
look,
goodness.
look, it's the world famous Farmer John.
I'm excited to go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let you go now. You have a Merry
Okay,
Christmas
thank
and a
you
great
so much.
day.
Merry Christmas.
All right. And now everybody, Farmer John is here.
Hello.
And so I'm going to step out for a little while, right? Or you want to be with Farmer
I
John?
got. I
What are you
can
doing?
talk to you for a second.
Okay.
So we'll take a phone call. John, you can talk to who's on
Okay.
the phone.
So I'm gonna let Farmer John answer the phone. All right. Where's John going to sit? In that chair?
Yeah.
Will people be able to see him?
Find out.
Okay. You sit there.
It's delayed, isn't it?
It's delayed a little bit, so we'll see how this works.
Is that chair okay?
Yep.
It
No,
is?
it's good. Yep.
Okay. So we'll see.
Let's see. Let's see how it works. Let's step out of John's way. Good morning.
No, it's not on yet.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh.
Well,
Well, yeah, you can see your face. Look, that's perfect. That's perfect. Here, let's ring the dinner bell.
that's pathetic.
Now, no, our blacksmith makes it. It's not pathetic.
No, but
because I don't
you're
have the
not
hanger on.
hanging
I
on
know.
the
I know. The hanger. No, there's a hanger for it. But the okay, so John, I think the first thing that you should say before Merry Christmas or we answer any phone calls, I think you have to do your Come On Girls call. All right, so on the count of 3, you're going to do your best Come On Girls, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Come on, girls!
There you go. There it is. Come on, girls. So all you women out there waiting for Farmer John to come on.
All right.
He's calling you.
I'm putting the phone on, and John, can you talk to him for 2 seconds?
Sure. Whoever it is.
It's on
Hi.
speaker.
Hi. Who's this?
Hi, this is Jessica in Austin, Texas.
Hey, Jessica. Do you want to talk to John for a minute?
Sure.
All
Hi,
right.
Jessica.
John, you look amazing.
Thanks.
How are you
Nope.
feeling this morning?
Very good. Surgery went really well, and recovery is going quite fast. So.
Well, that's fantastic. I think that speaks to your health before surgery.
Yeah, a lot of good exercises to do before surgery. So.
For sure. And then you've been knitting, I read.
Yep, the crocheting. Yep.
Crochet, excuse me.
Yep. Yeah, since I've been home, I've probably made almost 10 scars.
I
Do you crochet or knit?
a few years ago. It just wasn't for me.
No.
I admire people who rock at it.
Yeah. Good. So what do you do in Texas?
I teach yoga.
Yoga?
I am getting ready to go to work right now, but
Uh-huh.
I thought I would call in and say good morning.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, have a great day, you guys.
All right. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
So, John, our most frequent question tonight is how you've been and how you're recovering.
Yep.
And you can see, and I
Very well.
saw you posted that you got upgraded to using your cane
Around the house.
around
Yep.
the house. So
Yep.
that's good.
So that's good.
Okay, let's see who's
I
calling
got to
in.
take a shower last night.
Oh, by yourself?
Yep.
Oh, and it went well?
Yeah, there was nobody there.
Yeah, we were doing this. Good morning.
Good morning from Nampa, Idaho.
Oh, Napa, Idaho. Let me see if we've got an Idaho here yet. No. Now, where, you said Napa, Idaho?
Yes, I'm just west of Boise.
West of Boise. Okay, let me mark you off. There. Oh, Nampa. Nampa.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. There you go. You're marked off. Idaho's represented.
Well, good morning, and thank you for entertaining me through the night.
Oh, how many hours have you been watching?
Well, I did take a nap for about 2 hours.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm back up and back at work, so.
Oh. Well, welcome back. Hold on, what's that? You talk to her, okay?
So how are you this morning? What are you gonna do today?
Well, unfortunately, I have to work today, and I've got all the stuff. And try to get as much paperwork out the door before I get a chance to.
Yep.
Josh Lee.
No. So I'm gonna crochet again today.
Oh, hi, John, how are you? I'm not such like.
Oh, yep. No, it's me. Yeah, they dragged me down here this morning. Actually, I've been up for quite a while now too. So.
Oh, I bet.
Yep.
Congratulations on getting through the surgery.
Thank you. Thank you. It went very well this time, even better than last time.
Good. My gosh. But, oh, congratulations on that. That's such a big decision to make and then go through.
Yes. Yep. But I'm always glad I do it. I'm certainly not nervous. I wasn't nervous about going in. So.
Good. Good. Just let you know, I've actually got one of your original scarves that you made probably 4 years ago, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the blue ones.
Oh. So when Jason and I had our website.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I even have those ornaments that one of you painted. I don't know.
Yep. Jason would have made those. Yep.
Yep.
Well, cool.
Two on my tree.
Good. Glad to hear somebody still has some. So.
Well, we all have to have our Christmas traditions, and mine
Yep.
little ornaments I buy each year that are special.
Good.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna clog up the line.
Okay.
I network because I work from home, so.
All right.
I get back to my email and
Yep.
I'll let email call in.
All right. Well, good to hear from you.
All right, thanks, John, and happy healing.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Hey, you too.
Bye.
Alrighty. Here, I'm gonna charge this and then you and I can chat for a little bit.
Hi, Pete.
Let's see if. Hey, everybody. Does it help if I close one of these a little bit?
It's hard to hear the people on the phone.
Yeah.
All the tape ripping.
In fact, if Pete has a blanket and he wants to just rip it over that. All right, everybody. Okay, so the phone is charging, so now we're gonna we'll just take internet questions. So type in the comment section there. Okay, Under's running around. You didn't bring your glasses? Oh, you need your reading glasses?
If I was going to read the computer.
Boy, you're falling apart. New hip, new glasses. All right. Anybody have any questions? Ask John questions in the comment section there. Anne said her son David. I talked to him last year. They call every year, but David was on. He called earlier. Wondering how you're doing. So he's happy you're doing well. Kathy says you look great. Can't wait to get your scarf. Jill says that scarf is so warm and beautiful. Jennifer, noticing that you're sitting still. Oh, ML Strasberg calling from Florida. She's an old colleague of mine. Oh, how's this to make you jealous? Just enjoyed your black cheese and a glass of wine on the dock last night. She lives in Florida.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. It was 50-something degrees here. Dorothy says, Josh, give Farmer John a hug. Here you go.
Dorothy Hayes.
Yep.
Hi, Dorothy.
A hug from Dorothy. Paula J wants to know, how does it feel to be a heartthrob?
Is that what I am?
Yes, you're like a
Heartthrob.
you're a heartthrob. Let's see. Carl J says, holiday greetings from Uniondale. I have a question. Why doesn't Pokespot have a friend to hang with on the farm? Do you want another llama, John?
She's got 100 goats to keep her company and boss around.
She
She probably wouldn't think she'd be the boss anymore.
Yeah, I wonder if that would cause issues. Like,
I imagine they would fight now.
yeah, because I mean, she really had her mom for a very brief time,
Right.
And then her mom passed away, so she's really only known goats
Yep.
ever since. But is she healthy and happy?
Yeah. Takes her a little while to get used to the new goats that come in
Really?
when they add them, yeah.
How does she act?
She has to sniff them out.
Really?
And sometimes I see when they're outside, she'll chase them away from her a little bit.
Really? Does she have favorite goats?
Shy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they hang together all the time.
Yeah, Shy's the only one that can eat next to Pokespot.
Why,
She's the only one Pokespot doesn't spit at when Shy comes over and eats.
why do you think that is?
I have no idea. Shy was born late,
Okay.
so they're almost the same age, but I think Pokespot's a year older than her.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
Um,
so I noticed that, and my father and I were talking about that because he could notice it too.
and so she doesn't like the new ones.
Yep. Until she gets used to them.
Are there any other ones she doesn't like?
No. Well, just everybody else when they get too close.
Yeah,
And she wants the spot.
in me. Jill says llamas will gang up if there's more than one. Goats are enough for her. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Jill. Yep. Scott says greetings. When are the first baby goats born?
End of the first week of February.
First week. Don't you usually do second week?
Yeah.
A little early.
A little bit. Not a lot of them. February's going to be busy.
Let's see what else. Okay. There's that. So let's see. What's the schedule for the farm this winter? Goats are all pregnant. When are you going to be like up and around and taking care of the goats?
Probably towards the end of January. I should be able to do it by myself by then.
End of January.
Yeah.
So Farmer John, he went to the hospital. He just left out basically a big bowl of food for the goats. And
No, I've got my helpers. I got Emma
yep.
and Laurel, and then Adam that's been helping me for 4 years now.
So very special thanks to Emma, Laurel, and Adam for taking care of the goats while John's been down and out. You went for a walk the other day? Did you get into the barn?
No, I didn't get in the barn. Last Monday was the last time I've been outside to walk.
Somebody
It's
asked,
been rain.
yeah. And somebody asked earlier, do you miss the goats?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been able to go out on the walk on my deck, and then
Oh.
I can talk to them from there. I yell to them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and they turn around and look, and some of them call back out. So.
Oh, so you're from afar.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a guest. Tony, do you want to come around?
Yeah.
Why don't you come around this way? I think you're the first guest of the day.
Well, I brought treats. Under tried to eat them though.
Under. Where are you going, Under?
These puppies. These are a little bit stronger.
Okay, any more questions? Hello from Melbourne, Florida. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Lisa. Greetings from Michigan. We have so many people in Michigan. I don't know why. Oh.
And the first one's for Farmer John.
Oh my God. Hey, everybody.
Warm.
Oh, warm donuts. Is Tony from the Black Hat? Oh, here. This is delayed.
Where am I?
This is delayed, so you're
Oh,
not
delayed.
there.
Okay.
You're not a
Oh, I'm there.
You're not a vampire
There you are.
that we know of. Oh my God, these smell so good.
Just out of the oven.
Oh my God, they're hot. Here, pass them around and
Here
pass
you
them
go.
around and give them right back.
Thank you.
And
And I
coffee.
brought you coffee.
Oh my God, coffee. Thank you. Oh, look at Under. Under's right there, mooching from John.
You're really good.
Oh my gosh, Tony, thank you so much. Hey, Tony, this reminds me.
Yes.
So, December 26th and 27th is a Saturday and Sunday, so the day after Christmas. And we've never, in Sharon Springs, we've never done a post-Christmas, clearance sale like they do at the malls and stuff.
Right.
So we thought, you know what? We're gonna do it in Sharon Springs. You don't want to go to the mall. You don't want to fight over people to get like the last of the dregs of gift wrap. Come to Sharon Springs the weekend after Christmas, 26th and 27th. We're gonna have up to 50% off select items here. Tony's gonna have 20% off select items at the Black Cat Cafe. The American Hotel is gonna have a room deal. Let's see, who else is gonna have a room deal? The Nash is gonna have a room deal. Maureen's gonna have up to 50% off. Joe's gonna have up to 50% off in the finishing touch. So, massage, you can get a deal on massage. So, rather than fight the mall, fight all those crappy clearance things, come to Sharon Springs, spend the day, get clearance sealed on actually good stuff you want.
And it was Josh's idea. He sent us all an email
Yeah,
and then bugged us.
That's the key around here, isn't it? Just keep bugging people. But we always, every Christmas, we get emails saying, "Oh, what are you gonna have for sale on the day after?"
Yeah.
And we're so busy up until we never even think about the day after. But we got ahead of ourselves this year.
You gotta know.
How's your season going?
This is one of the best ever. You know what's amazing?
Yeah.
Is that even though people talk to us about there's no snow and it doesn't feel like Christmas, I can't tell you how busy we are. And people come in and all they want is Christmassy stuff.
Yes. Well, you can finally get out. I mean, last year you couldn't even get out of the house.
Let me give these to everybody. Here, guys. Sugar free creamer.
Yes, they are.
And I wanted to say also that I think that the holiday clearance, are we doing it online too? Are we letting them do it online or it's just here?
Well, you can. I don't think we're going to do it because we won't have time to change up the website. But
right,
can you
but
do it?
yeah, what I'm going to say is that if you can't get here,
Yeah.
if you really can't get here, we will send it to you.
Perfect.
You know, because or we can do gift certificates instead, so you get a chance to, when you can come, we'll send it as a gift certificate if that's what you want.
Perfect.
I think it might be better that way because it's kind of hard in the holiday season.
Yeah, some
and
people that might
New
be.
Year's is coming up, people are away.
Look at Under. And
With sugar on her head.
yeah, and I guess we would do the same thing up front. We can't change the website over, but if
Right.
you want something that we got on sale on the day after Christmas, call up at the Mercantile and we'll figure out how to get you the same price. Let's see. Okay, so Jessica says hi.
Really good.
Marcia says she ordered the sugar plums direct from you from the Black Cat because we're sold out.
Again?
We sold out. Yep.
I'll make more.
Well, not after today. We can't send anymore. By the way, today, if you didn't know, today is the absolute
The drop
last
dead.
day to order.
Oh, right.
We are sold out of so much stuff, so we apologize for that. But
Oh, I should mention that we made, Lizzie, over 50% more than what you ordered in fruitcakes and
really,
triple the number of sugar plums she ordered.
yay!
Really?
Because it's
really
all Lizzie.
cool.
It's all Lizzie. Actually, we should be doing this.
No.
Yay to you!
To you guys, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was just including Lizzie in the comment.
Lizzie
But
just
you
places
guys,
the order and listens to me complain.
no, and then she calls me up and says, "We need a few more. We need a few more," and we're thrilled to make them for you. So
It's true.
we're really
I mean,
grateful.
Where else do you get stuff that's like baked and shipped the same day? only here. I'm telling you, you buy fruitcake off of some fancy place, maybe a place that initials WS.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they might have baked their stuff in spring or in summer. They're probably summer. They order the Christmas stuff in summer.
Right, August and September, I think is when they make it.
Preservatives and all that. Not us. Place an order, bake it, out the door the same day.
Remember last year, actually?
I
The
carried
day
it.
before the marathon, Josh and I carried 2 last trays of
Over
24 each fruitcakes.
Fruitcakes.
Down the back, through
Down the back
and it
alley.
was snowy and icy, and somebody caught us on, somebody took a, was it Jessica? Or Ryan?
Somebody got a picture.
Somebody got a picture of us.
Yeah.
Although he looked really good and my glasses were sparkling, so, you know.
Yeah.
Of course.
I know my photo angles by now. And cheese. We sold out of black cheese yesterday.
I just heard, I've been watching.
Yeah. John's like, yay!
He's like, gotta make more next year.
I know. So soda black cheese. We have a little bit of Ghost left, not a ton, but a little bit. So that might make it through the New Year's bundles. I think the New Year's bundles are online. If you want a New Year's party in a box, get it now. That'll be gone. Then cheese will be gone till spring.
Good.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's good.
Man.
Means
So
it's
again,
done sooner.
we are very grateful. Sharon Springs is incredibly grateful for your support because, again, so many artisans. We sell the stuff through here, through Tony, and it's a big impact on the economy around here.
I think so. I think what we've seen in it's now 7 years?
Yeah.
In 7 years, we've seen you guys grow from the first 5 of us who did stuff for you?
Yeah.
To
Now
two,
we have over
200 or 300?
Now we have over 200.
That is amazing.
Wow.
And I've watched it and I've seen people come in and say, I make this for them. And I was just sitting at Deb McGillicuddy's yesterday.
Yeah.
And this woman whose name I forget, forgive me if you're watching this, and she said, well, I make stuff for them. Shouldn't I go over and visit? I said, of course.
Yeah. Well, come over whenever. Yeah. Oh, is Deb coming over?
I don't know. I think so. At some point.
I hope
I don't
so.
know.
I
I'll
forget
bug her.
who responded because I don't.
Some of
check
these
email.
people sleep late, not like
Not like
some of us.
farmers.
Yeah.
I still wake up too early.
Hey, is your leg okay in that chair?
Yeah, it's about the same as the other one. so.
Okay. People wonder why John's so short. He's sitting down. Most everybody knows this, but he had his hip replacement, and but he's on the mend and doing good. Let's see. Gil Bragdon, you need to order a fruitcake one of these days. Yes, you do. They are famous. So Lisa Callaghan asks, the pads on my dog's feet are dry. Do you think I could use a tub of butter or salve on her paw pads? Now, we don't test any of our products on animals. We don't. So I can't say whether or not you can use it on your animals. I can say we use it on Onder, which I guess is testing on animals. But it's Onder. And of course, we don't use any harsh chemicals, anything. If you want to, and we're not recommending that you try it on your animals, but if you want to try something on your animals, you do want to do it on a very small area, just to make sure there are no allergies or other skin conditions. Did you try any of the products on the goats? No, shampoo bars?
No, I don't have time to shampoo 110 goats.
Would it be weird to put goat milk lotion on goats?
On goat, yeah. That would be kind of strange. So how has your Christmas been? It looks, from what I can see from the mail trucks, because I also do some mail order stuff on a much smaller basis, but UPS sometimes doesn't come when they come at noon and then they come at 5 o'clock just for Beekman. And so if I have big boxes, they'll see me walking in every other day with this 27-pound box of, balsamic or whatever, or cookies, and shipping to some of the shops that we sell in.
Yeah.
And poor Pete has to take it downstairs because I can't navigate the maze of all the products going in.
Oh my gosh,
It's scary.
We've had, hey, how many trucks are we sending out a day of mail stuff?
How many trucks of stuff?
Yeah.
5 or 6?
5 or 6 mail trucks a day.
Wow.
Full mail trucks a day coming out of Beekman.
But they're little mail trucks. They're not the really big.
Yeah, they're not like the semis.
They're big, okay?
Yeah.
Have you seen the UPS truck we filled?
Did we fill a UPS truck too?
Yeah, we did.
We filled a big UPS truck too.
Wow.
You guys, we cannot underestimate what that does for a local economy. So again, it's not just here. It's not just the crews in the back. It's not just Tony in the restaurants that y'all come visit. It's the mail service. It's the UPS. you know, the amount of mail we send to our little post office
I think
here.
we keep the post. I think you guys keep the post office going. And I heard something, you know, with UPS,
Yeah.
drivers bid on the routes.
Oh, really?
And apparently, because we have some great UPS drivers, and we love UPS.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
really, really good to us. And we're in the middle of nowhere here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, I mean, Sharon Springs is really, well, it's on the way to everywhere, actually, we like to say.
Yeah, it's in the middle of
And,
nowhere.
you know, on the way wherever you're going, but not directly here.
In the middle of nowhere. on the way
Nowhere,
to
but
everywhere.
on the
They
way
actually
everywhere.
bid for this route, and this is like a really, really valuable route.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we could, you know, have a changeover in our people. We don't want to. So UPS, change your strategy.
Oh, gosh.
Keep the good people.
No, we love the ones we have.
Yes, we have wonderful.
Well, if they
Right.
if they need to bid on the route, we can sweeten the bid or something.
Yeah, it's just volume. I just learned this like a couple of weeks ago.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I never knew that. But UPS, that's why UPS is so good, because these guys are really like mini entrepreneurs.
Yeah, so again, I mean, what you guys have done has really helped Sharon Springs. You know, and it's tough for small villages to be prosperous these days. And you can't just have a local economy anymore. It's
Right.
tough. When your population dips below a certain number, there's not enough to sustain itself. So having the outside money come in, having it come to us rather than go to China or India,
Right.
thank you.
The other thing that I would say really that's really cool is that you can't have a local economy, but this makes it a local economy. You guys do, by getting online, by following little tiny villages like us and keeping us alive. This was a village that was famous for many things over the years, but before we came, was famous as a ghost town.
Yes.
A total ghost town. You guys came a little after us.
Yeah, you
We
guys
saw
were
the end of
pioneers.
it.
Yeah.
But we weren't. No, there was one group before us. But when we first came here 13, 14 years ago, almost everything was desolate. There were 3 shops and the American
Yeah.
Hotel had just opened.
Yeah, well, John grew up here. He knew what it was like.
You know what?
There was literally not a light on in Main Street for a decade at
In the
least.
90s, yeah.
In the 90s?
In the 90s.
Until Jack and
Smiley?
Oh, Jack and Ross. Yeah, I used to live
Jack and
I used
Ross
to
were
live
making.
upstairs.
They actually made handbags and stuff for and jewelry for. They had made stuff for Cher. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
They were the first ones, and then Don and Dennis came, and then
We made jewelry for Cher and
we're
Sharon
out of
Springs.
Sharon Springs, and we went downhill and back. Now we're doing better than before.
I know. Now Cher would be lucky to get jewelry from us. If you're watching Cher, you can call. We'll get you jewelry.
Don't be mean to Cher. She has some huge fans here.
She
Sharon.
does. But you're right. There was a wave. So Doug and Garth. No, was Maureen the first person to have a business here?
Don and Dennis, I think.
Were they here before Maureen? No.
No.
Cobbler.
You know who was first? Wasn't it Dan and David? Wasn't Edgefield?
Maybe.
Could be.
But
Around the same time.
Maureen, the Cobbler Company, and Joe Todd, the Finishing Touch, are both about 18 or 20 years old. I think
Yep.
they're in their 20th year now.
I mean, so just imagine it. In the late 80s and 90s, anybody who's been to Sharon Springs, our main street literally was abandoned. Abandoned. Like not a light on in any of the buildings. And, you know, and from, you know, the 90s to now, for a small town to come back like that, most small towns are
Yeah.
going down. But everybody always asks, when we're traveling, they say, what's the secret? What does Sharon Springs have that nobody else has? And I say, we have 51% optimists. That's right. You're never going to get everybody on board, but if you can just get 51% optimists, you can make it happen.
I think we have a little bit more. I
On
have
the good
I
days.
have a little story. Can I share a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
lovely
Yeah.
story? I'm not going to name names, but if they're watching, they know who they are. This lovely gay couple came here 4 years ago to get married from. I stayed out in the Midwest. I think it was Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody, and they came here. This was their dream marriage. Josh is fixing it.
I
Ma'am?
think it might be. Hang on.
No, it's coming back.
Do you see something?
Just a circle. Yep,
Can you change?
it's back up.
Okay, it's back. Okay, go back to the story.
Okay, so I don't remember where we're interrupted, but the Americans threw a wonderful wedding for them.
For a couple from Oklahoma.
Who they came here because of they'd heard of you.
Well, they
They'd
saw the
watched
show.
they saw the show. Their dream was to get married. They wanted. New York State made it possible, and because of you, they came here. The American, through them a wonderful batch, pulled local people together to be at their wedding because they had nobody, they
Yeah, they
couldn't
had nobody
invite
here.
anybody. And
And like I said, John was the best man. We really just met him.
Jason. Yep, we just met him that day.
Yeah.
And then, well, they'd come in before, the day before, and we met them at the cafe, because the cafe is right across from the American Hotel and 2 shops down from Beekman. Now, we weren't, you were still in the Roseboro then?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Oh, no, you were,
We might have been here.
it doesn't matter, that's
Yeah.
unimportant. What's important was that they'd come over and they told me their story, and I thought it was so sweet. And they said, can you come to the wedding? I said, I can't because I have to work. They said, well, we'll come over tomorrow and visit. So they came over for a late lunch, and they were sitting there and they were eating and they were telling me how the wedding went. And of course, I'd already heard from everybody, but I listened
Yeah,
again.
we know everything that happens as it
And
happens.
then I said, you know, let me buy you guys dessert or something. And so I brought desserts over, and one of our regulars who's come almost every weekend since we opened, from Cobleskill, a very dear friend, motioned me over and went like this. And guess what she said? Their tab's on me, but don't tell them.
Yeah.
And so then she got up and went up and she paid at the register. And then I went back and they left. She and her husband and her partner left. And I went back over and the guy said, can we have our check? I said, it's all taken care of. And one of them just burst into tears. I said, it really wasn't me. I said, I'd love to take credit, but actually it was one of the guests in the restaurant who asked me not to be named. They heard your story, they overheard us talking, and they wanted to buy you lunch.
And they come back now.
Every
year.
Well, they only missed 1 year. They were
they come
just
back
here,
Yeah.
and he said, Tony, and he tells everybody the story. He was telling Rosemary the story at dinner, and he said, Tony, you have to tell me who it was. I said, I promised her I wouldn't.
You'll go
so
to
he,
your grave.
No, so he comes in, and he brings a gift for her.
Oh.
And I took her the gift. I gave her the gift. She came in the
next day,
Sunday,
yeah,
of course,
yeah.
and she burst into tears. She said, I said I didn't tell them. I swear. So that's the story.
But to remember that
4 years.
Yeah, 4 years later.
And that's what makes Sharon Springs special, is that we all pull together. We see people who are like us, who have the same, ideal of the American village. And the community.
Yeah.
And it's really wonderful.
It's not easy going. I mean, we struggle and we disagree with each other on, different things. But we're just really good at making things happen. And, a lot of places complain about everything that's wrong and, if it could just be the way it was, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Yes, fine, but what are we doing now?
Actually, I have to go to work.
Oh,
but I
right,
wanted to
okay.
finish on one thing,
Yes.
one plug for the Beekman boys, Beekman, Josh and Grant. Take a look at their website, or take a look at their YouTube channel, and take a look at what we believe in. I clicked on it at 4 o'clock this morning while I was watching, and there were only like 22 people. And I loved it. I've got to
thank
say,
you.
it's a really lovely thing. And one of my favorite parts, and the photography is gorgeous.
Oh, thanks.
But you know what struck my eye the most? Were the weeds. I could see weeds and this beautiful, gorgeous house, the barn
That John keeps
that
up.
we did a barn raising
Yeah.
action. Remember,
Yeah.
everybody got together and painted it. And they're talking about what they believe. And I'm not going to say it, so you should watch it. But it's on their channel. It's
Yeah.
on the website from time to. You can click on it from the website. I was really touched,
Oh,
and I
thank you.
thought that the nicest touch was that it isn't perfect.
About the ones behind
It's
That's-
not perfect. It's
that's
not
Sharon
what you think.
Springs.
It's tough.
Yep.
They never got around to mowing that end. It wasn't intentional. They just didn't have time to get to it. So anyway, thank you guys for
That's so
everything.
nice. Oh, Tony, thank you for the donuts.
Oh, it's nothing.
Thank you so
So
much.
nice to see you.
You too.
Bye,
All
guys.
right, Tony Black Hat, come
Meow.
visit us.
The cat says goodbye to the dog. The cat and the dog are friends. Bye, guys.
Have a good one. Thank you so much. Thanks for those donuts.
Enjoy.
Isn't it great? Oh, there's Rosemary.
Another dozen in the yard.
So Marsha asked, see, I love this. Rosemary's talking to people right in the comments.
Once you know what
Melissa said, isn't that big announcement coming up pretty soon? 10 a.m. Yep, 10 a.m. big announcement. Thanks. Paula says, Tony is so sweet. We agree. So the stream is back. Oh, yep. One says he's from Oklahoma.
hidden beneath the victory.
Oh, hopefully, hopefully the stream came back for everyone. All right, anybody have any more questions for John?
I was watching.
Oh, were you? I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, I can't see it.
Okay.
No, I was watching on Netflix.
Oh.
Bones. And it was the episode Mindy was on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody?
She played a doula.
She was a trooper last night.
Yeah.
Because Mindy took the 1 to 4 a.m. shift last night.
Oh.
We didn't get any good secrets out of her though.
Oh.
So anybody, I know you can't see because the super is there, but John's, hold up your scarf. So John, I think everybody knows this already, but John makes barn scarves. They're called barn scarves because they're all mostly either oatmeal or buckwheat colored, and then at the end there's a strip of burgundy red. So that's if you
Cranberry.
Cranberry. So if you drop it in the barn, you can spot it. That's what they're called, barn scarves.
Yep.
And I'm just going to tell you, John, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to look it up. If you are on the wait list, I don't want to discourage you, but Farmer John, 2 years ago we started making these, right? You started? 3 years ago?
Last year was the first year.
So
I sold them on when Jason and I had our website.
Yeah.
We used to sell them. Well, actually, one of the callers had one of the original
Oh,
ones.
really?
Yeah.
So John has, I hesitate to call it downtime, but it's slower in the winter for him because all the goats are pregnant. They're not being milked. So he uses that time to crochet. And he makes these barn scarves. And he sells them, but they're all handmade, all one by one. I'm going to tell you what your wait list
Only
is.
I make them.
Only John makes them. That's the other thing. I'll admit, at one point we encouraged him to cheat a little bit. We said, John, you can have your sisters make, half of it, and then you make the other half. John's like, nope, I make all of it.
Because then it's not a Farmer John scarf.
Then it's not a Farmer John scarf. So, okay, John, your wait list right now for the buckwheat color is 265. And where's your other one?
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah, right on that. Oh no, really?
What's that say? 500 something?
No. 734. So there are 734 plus 265. What is that?
That's 1,000.
That's 1,000. John has 1,000 people waiting for his scarves. Now, okay, I do not want to dissuade you if you're on the wait list because not everybody who puts their name on the wait list orders. So, it does come up. However, if you want one, get on the wait list right now. Go to the website, type in Farmer John Barn Scarf, and put your name on the wait list right now. Otherwise,
Usually get more than one a day done. I get 1.5 done a day, most of the time.
Is that your rate?
I try to do.
Well,
In between PT.
I mean, it's hard to say how many people that put their name on the wait list actually go ahead and get it, but it might be a year or so. But that's what makes them kind of special. Monica says, oh, okay, so it asks, how long does it take you to crochet a scarf? Right there.
I get more done when I listen to music than when I watch a TV show.
You do?
Yeah. Because when I listen to music, I don't have to look up and watch the show.
I'm going to
So
unplug
I-
your cable.
Yeah. I don't have it. It's just Netflix.
Oh, so good to see Farmer John. What's your favorite yarn color? Which do you personally like better, the oatmeal or the buckwheat?
For some reason, the oatmeal is almost easier to work with.
Is it?
I don't know why. It just
That's
doesn't-
what you're doing right now.
Yeah, oatmeal.
Anybody can see, this is the oatmeal color. The list is longer for oatmeal, right?
Yes.
I like the buckwheat better.
Yeah.
But hey,
That's what I made
this way.
I made a blanket out of buckwheat. that I've got to figure out what to do with.
Under's trying to get past the wash tub. Okay. Under's here. People can't see her, but she's here. Eva says hello from Charlottesville. Sibby says, Josh, the banner with a phone can lower it on the screen, so can it be lowered? Yes, Sibby, but our producer is taking a nap right now. So I don't know how to take the super off, but maybe eventually it'll come off.
I know he trains.
Was that thing that goes across?
This is
Yeah, hey. Where's Lizzie? Lizzie? Is she on the desk?
She's
She's on the phone.
Okay, never mind. Tell her never mind.
Never mind.
Somebody wanted Lizzie to say hi, but she's on the phone. Monica says, is that the thick and quick yarn?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's just the name of it.
What's the name of it? Okay. Nicole. Oh, hi, Nicole. Oh, it was Nicole who wanted Lizzie to say hi. Sorry, Nicole. She is crazy, but Nicole has a wonderful company called Darn Good Yarn. Nicole, do you know Nicole? She's actually really good friends with my mom.
Yep.
And she has a great company called Darn Good Yarn. It's in Schenectady. I think you're staying in Schenectady. Is that right, Nicole? You can answer on the thing. And you have some of the yarn? Oh, yeah. Can you bring it? And so the yarn is made. I'm gonna get the story wrong, Nicole. But the yarn is made in India by women in India, and you've gone to visit, and it's charitable, and it's great. It's fantastic quality. It's helping everybody. I'll show you the yarn in a minute. Paula says, I hope you have good meds. Do you have good meds? He's not taking any meds.
Didn't take the pain pills. I took 2 pills in the hospital, oxycodone. I haven't taken anything. I'm just on acetaminophen.
He's saving the pain pills for when Brent comes up with his chore list.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is Nicole Snow's Darn Good Yarn.
It's a fun color.
It's reclaimed chiffon ribbon. So it's a fair trade reclaimed chiffon waist ribbon that employs and empowers women in India. It's amazing. Is the website on here? Okay. It's probably darngoodyarn.com. Nicole. So go to Darn Good Yarn. There's amazing colors from a reclaimed chiffon. That's hard to say.
Yep.
All of my chiffon was new. Isn't it great colors?
Yeah. Well, no, that is to crochet. You know,
Yeah. Well, mine used. Knitting, crocheting.
Wasn't there something that we're talking about?
Nicole's in the comment section, so she can answer any questions you have.
It'd be good for blankets.
Oh, hi to Josh and Brent from the Girlfriends Getaway. Oh, nice for blankets, right? Girlfriends Getaway in Bolton Landing. Oh, we had a great time there. That was a wonderful hotel. Oh, you gonna stand up?
You're fine.
Do you need the walker? Or?
Nope, I just need you to stand.
Okay, Don needs to stretch, do a little PT. So Anne from Pennsylvania, at what point do you think you'll outgrow shipping at the back of your shop? A year and a half ago? That's a good question. I mean, a lot of people ask us how we're going to expand and our rate of growth, and we're trying to, grow big but stay small-minded. Not gonna touch that. So keep thinking and acting like a small business, but still finding a way to grow so that we can work with more artisans. So we've run out of space, and there's really not. We're looking around in Sharon Springs for other places, but we need a place with a loading dock.
Loading dock. Yeah.
Because we pay extra every time a truck comes to pick stuff up or drop stuff off because they have to have a lift gate, and so we need to find a place with a loading dock. So if anybody knows of a place with a loading dock in Sharon Springs that is for sale or rent, put it in the comment section or email us.
Anything open up at the old railroad station?
In Sharon Springs? Isn't that where Steve Wickham has his place? I think it's full. I mean, the last time I was there, it was full.
There used to be a feed company up there too.
In the same building?
A little bit farther down, I think. Unless it's not there
I should
anymore.
look into that. If anybody knows, let me know. Oh, Amy's awake. Hi, producer Amy. You got at least 2 hours of uninterrupted sleep. It was terrible. Every half hour we were. You should have told me how to do it. You didn't tell me. You told me how to do it eventually, but you told Brent how to change it. We should grab the Josh by the horns. Kathy says, hi everybody. Merry Christmas from Iowa. John, have you been able to get in the barn? You can answer that
No,
one
I
again.
haven't been in the barn yet. Hopefully this weekend I'll make it down
But you stood on the back deck of your house.
there. Right, and I can wave to the goats and yell at them. And they hear me and they talk back.
They were
So,
upset when you were in the hospital.
but it's been so nice they've been able to be outside a lot, so that's good.
Yeah.
So I can see them.
So now you got two. You got two
2 hips.
hips, but they're made of different stuff.
Yeah. Left one's all titanium and the right one's plastic and porcelain.
Cheap out on that one?
Must be. Well, that's so, I guess that's so they don't rub and the metal on metal could rub and give shavings and it could become toxic.
Oh, really? Shavings. Well, there's a word for that with goats when they get metal in them.
It's called hardware, and then they
It's
die.
called hardware and they die.
And they die if you
John,
don't
don't get hardware.
magnet in them. I'd have to wear a magnet on my ass.
That is a good. I didn't realize this. So if a goat eats a nut or a bolt or some sort of metal or something,
Piece of wire that's broken off somewhere.
piece of wire, you can't. You don't get surgery on a goat. It's just impractical. So, but at the same time, you don't want it to continue to move through the digestive tract because then it will tear. So what do?
You have to put a magnet down their stomach, and hopefully that'll work
You put a magnet in the stomach,
before it tears their stomach wall.
keep it in one place.
But
It doesn't usually work.
no,
No, but it's worth a shot. So don't get hardware, John,
no.
because we'll put a magnet on you, but it's probably not going to work. Renee thinks that we're the most amazing people, John. She's right.
Somebody's brother's got 2 tiny teeny hips.
Oh, please.
Huh?
Wait, what do you think? Oh, your brother has 2 titanium hips, and he's never missed a beat.
Ellie from Cali. Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, Josh, have Amy. You can't lower the banner at all, can you? Because it's sitting there.
But if
Okay.
we're not doing columns, I can take it off right now.
Well, actually, John's standing up, so no big deal now. When are you gonna have another TV show? Did you like doing the TV show? We liked the people.
Yes.
We loved the crew.
So
It's a lot of work.
it's a lot of work. A lot of work.
A lot of work. It's more time than people think.
Yep.
And yeah, Amy worked on the show.
Yep.
Um,
Hours and hours of filming to see me this much.
yeah,
So
and you were the star.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we love the show. We were proud of the show. I'm so happy we did a show that was like 100% positive, right? Like nobody got hurt, nobody got yelled at, nobody threw chairs. And I don't know. There's just not a lot of room on TV anymore. You quit your TV, you cut your cord because there's nothing on. Paula J says Amy's done a great job. Great job, Amy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, a great job sleeping, Amy. It was fantastic. It was so good I had to come wake you up every half hour to tell you how good you were doing.
Even not that bell.
Yeah, yeah. I stopped renting the bell.
So somebody wants to know the hospital.
Oh yeah, what hospital?
So I had my surgery done at Bassett Hospital in Cooperstown, New York.
Go Bassett.
Physical therapy's at home physical therapy now, but the girl that comes in thought I'd be ready for outpatient physical therapy sooner than what I'm scheduled for. So I go back to the doctor on Monday to get checked out.
Oh, Carrie's asking a question about a jar of fudge. Hey Jess, is the date on the fudge the manufacturing date or the Best Buy date?
On the fudge?
Yeah.
On the salty fudge?
On the
Like Megan's salty fudge?
No, the hot fudge.
Oh, I think it's made.
I think it's the manufacturing date.
Let me go check.
Okay. So I don't know how you found a jar of fudge that you haven't eaten. I mean, how does that happen? I mean, I don't find a jar of fudge from the car to the house that I haven't eaten.
May 2015. Oh, it should still be good. That's only
I mean,
6 months ago.
I think it's a manufacturing date, so that's absolutely
It's
fine.
the Best Buy.
Oh, it's the Best Buy? Okay. It's the Best Buy. Here's the deal. Open it up. I'm going to be my mom for a minute. Open it up. If it looks okay and it smells okay,
It's probably okay.
I didn't say that legally. Hello from Pennsylvania. Dawn 15, it'll be safe forever. I'm still astounded that you didn't eat a jar of fudge. Oh, Carrie says you need to clean your pantry out more often. Rebecca says I make a great TV talk show host. Maybe that's what we should do next. Amy, do you want to do a talk show? John, you want to do a talk show?
No.
Why not?
Depends on what celebrities you have on it.
There's not a lot of celebrities coming through Sharon Springs.
Yeah.
Well, we
Well,
got
debatable.
we'd have Sharon Jones one day,
Yep.
and then Mindy the next, and then Sharon Jones, and then Mindy,
And then
and then Friday we just won't have
Farmer
guests.
John Friday.
Farmer John Friday.
With showers?
Good morning, guys. You should have people share pictures of local Beekman displays, Target, Pure Design, etc. on Facebook. Good idea. You can actually see the Target displays if you go to beekman1802.com. There's a place, a post that has pictures of all the stores. So thank you. And there's also a listing of where you can get Beekman in different stores. So yes, please, if you're out shopping this week, it's too late to order. Well, actually, order today is the very last day for any help of shipment. I'm looking at the back. They hate when I say that. But if not, go to a local retailer who carries it. Go to Target. What?
Retail goat.
Go to a retail goat. A lot of people are going to Target and buying our farm pantry line at Target that is made using small farm ingredients, including Farmer John's milk and the Chev Ranch dressing. And another farm in town, Kate Miller's farm, their herbs are in the salad dressings. A lot of people are going and buying
Braising sauce.
the braising sauce. Right? People are going and buying a bunch of that and making gift baskets of that. We so appreciate that. It shows Target that you believe in small farms. It helps raise money for small farms.
Dorothy Hayes had a whole bunch of the products underneath the Christmas tree.
Yeah, Dorothy Hayes. Oh, thank you, Dorothy Hayes. Susan Littlefield thinks we need to call our talk show the Rural Kitchen Table. I like that. You know, here's what we're going to do on our talk show every morning. Ready? We're gonna go to the news, and we're gonna tell you the news that we think you should know, and we're gonna skip all the bad stuff. Okay, so Mother Teresa is gonna become a saint. I think that's good news.
Yep.
Congratulations. She doesn't have any children, I don't think. So, congratulations, her sisters. There was a super Earth sighted nearby. I think this Earth is pretty super right now, so I don't know how there could be better. Oh, that drug CEO that raised the price of drugs like 5,000%.
Yeah.
He's being arrested. I think that's good news.
And you know who I think he looks like?
Who?
The villain that catches the little kids in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
That would be so appropriate.
You should see his face. He's got the long nose. Because the one picture somebody posted, I put that
Really,
in
he
there.
looks like the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Well, I hope he learns a valuable lesson. There was a funny thing online. Somebody wrote a humor piece about him getting arrested, and it said his lawyer raised his fees 5,000%.
5,000%. Yeah.
That's funny. Let's see. I'm looking for other good news. Stuff. Oh, there's adorable Christmas photos of royals. Is that good news? Star Wars. People are liking it. An NBA delivers a baby in a bathroom. I think that's good news. Could be good news. Oprah's $14 million house has a tram. I think that's good news if any of us are invited. I like tram rides. Why would it have a tram?
Get from one end to the other.
I mean, you can walk. How big can the house be? Oprah doesn't walk. Let's see. Oh, the best country in the world to live in. What do you think that is? Any guesses, Amy? Sweden. You're guessing Sweden. What do you think it is?
Finland.
Finland. I'm going with Norway. Also Scandinavian.
Oh. Norway.
I won. But what's the best village to live in?
There you go.
Right here. Where's that party at, Amy? Right here. We haven't done big bulbs in a while. I think we probably need to do big bulbs. We're gonna take your calls in a little bit. Right now we are charging the phone. Okay. Oh, Jack, I know you brought great pulled pork last year. I know you're in New Jersey, but we have a lot of food, so we appreciate it.
Hi, Jack.
Farmer John says, hi, Jack. It's like oh, you made your Seven Sister soup mix for dinner last night? Isn't that great? The Seven Sister soup is amazing. Okay. Amy, I'm gonna, no, I don't think you can do it. I think everybody knows what time it is. This is gonna look really awkward on camera. It's time for big bulbs, John. I dropped your scissors.
Hey, careful!
Hey, I put on your compression socks. Okay, everybody. Oh, I gotta find it. Hang on. Everybody knows what happens when the lights come on. What time is it, people? Hashtag what? I gotta find it. Okay, guys. Sorry to interrupt, but it's that time.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, is it going? Come on, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Come here. Come on. It's 2 minutes. Just come around.
Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Flashing in the window tonight. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Flashing in the window tonight. I can hear the music loud and clear. While I'm walking down the street, see the flashing lights of Christmas tree. Blinking to the beat.
Okay.
Where that party
Hey,
at?
she's doing it with the beat.
Right here, 'cause we wanna get down tonight.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen on our dog.
Oh yeah, baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Flashing in your window tonight. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls.
Our brother dogs do that way.
We get so excited when we see all the pretty lights, red, yellow, purple, white, and green. Christmas tonight, where's that party at? Right here, 'cause we wanna get down tonight. Oh yeah, baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Flashing in the window tonight. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Baby, you got them big balls. Flashing in the window tonight.
Take it down, John. Aw, big bulbs. That's our theme song.
Yep.
And as Paula said, Ander likes my big bulbs. So yeah, Under gets excited. It's okay, Under's a girl, by the way. You might not be able to tell from that. But
She's got to go take a nap.
Under, don't be embarrassed. It's fine. She's out front having a cigarette. All right, any other questions we got on here? Okay, glad to see Farmer John doing well. My mother and I cannot get enough of Beekman 1802. Thank you. Please make fresh cream into a spray fragrance. Actually, you might like the spring fragrance. It's very similar. John, do those made by Farmer John tags on my old blanket and scarf mean they'll be worth more on eBay one day?
The tags?
Yeah.
The tags are actually stickers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So can you sell it for more on eBay?
I don't know.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot, yeah.
All right, I think the phone might be charged, so let me go get it. Oh, I gotta unplug the lights so we don't start a fire.
Yeah, the yarn fell down there.
Excuse me if I hit your door.
I won't say it.
It's family hour.
And did you hear that Angela's brother was my housekeeper when I was in the hospital?
No, I didn't.
With John?
I didn't know that.
Yep. I didn't find out until he was getting ready to wheel. I was getting ready to get wheeled out, and we were talking about it, and that I was being from Sharon Springs, and then, oh, my sister's a big fan of them, and I go, oh. Angela.
Okay. Because John is.
I've almost finished the whole jar already. I've only got this much in the jar.
We're gonna get you more.
It just looks so bad.
Yes, my sweatshirt says Target. This is in great appreciation for everything they're doing for small farms. We love our partners. We love Target. We love Evine. We love Lennox Hotel. We love. Oh, I was gonna say one that I can't say yet.
Country Inn and Sweets?
Yes, I can't say that yet.
Okay. He didn't say it, I did.
John happens to love them. No, actually we can say that. We've got a partnership coming up with Country Inns and Sweets. Again, a Beekman neighbor that worked for them. Loves everything Beekman, so we're working together. That's how we roll. All right. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Who's this?
Laura.
Hey, Laura, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. You're on with Josh and Farmer John.
Good. Hey, I loved you guys on The Amazing Race. I think you guys should try Survivor.
Oh, Survivor's got to be a piece of cake. Don't you think, compared to Amazing Race?
I would think so, but I think you guys should try The Amazing Race again. I was so excited that you guys won.
They never have the winners back on Amazing Race.
Well, they should.
I know. Well, I think we were also a little bit too boring. I mean, they like to have the villains and things back.
And I think they should bring your show back on too.
Well, we were just talking about that. The show was a lot of work. We loved the crew. We loved the show. Maybe if we did specials.
That'd be great.
That would be fun. Have you seen the wedding special?
Yes, I have.
That was fun. Amy, you worked on that. Yeah, Amy worked on that too.
And when will Farmer John's scars be available again?
When will what?
When will your scars be available? Well, we just looked and he's got a wait list of 1,000, over 1,000. So, put your name on it.
Over 1,000?
Yes, but here, I know, that's how I feel too.
That's how I feel.
John feels. But you know what, put your name on the list, because a lot of people put their name on the list, but then when they get the email, they don't necessarily order. So, it's not really 1,000, that's just how many names are on the list.
Wow. That's a lot.
I know it is.
I'll have to put my name on.
Yeah, hey, 3 years from now, you can get a nice surprise email.
Oh, jeez.
No, it could happen this year. It could happen if nobody on the list picks them up. I'm just trying to be.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Yes, you see he's knitting right now.
Yeah. I've been watching most of the night.
Where are you coming? We're calling from?
Ohio.
We've got Ohio on the list, right? I'm sure we do. Yeah, we do. Where in Ohio?
Parma.
Parma? Are you sister cities with Parma, Italy?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going over to. Where is Parma?
Close to Cleveland.
Okay, I see. All right. It's not on the map, but I'm putting it where I think it is.
Near the lake?
Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to my sister-in-law's and my niece's.
And what are you just gonna eat?
Well, eat and open gifts.
Do you do big present stuff?
Yeah.
Do you? We're not so good with presents. Do you give a lot of presents? No. By the time our shipping season is done, we're like retailed out. So.
Oh, well, we did a lot online.
Do you have kids or grandkids or anything?
No.
No? So just friends and relatives?
Yeah, nieces, little kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. Did you get anything from Beekman this year?
Well, I got your soaps already. I got all your books.
Oh, thank you. Did you get the almanac?
No, I didn't get that. I didn't see that.
Oh. Well, that's... Here, I'm going to hold it up now, because... See, this is my Evine training. I know how, I hold it very still, so people can see it. So yeah, so the almanac, if anybody wants to order today, special deal, any order over $100 gets a free almanac, signed almanac, in with the order.
Oh.
I know. I think there's just, I don't know, there's a couple hundred left. But, so yeah. So that's it. But I know you already shop, so I'm not trying to sell you on it.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that.
Oh, well, good. Well, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thank you.
And have a great holiday and a good New Year.
You too.
Happy holidays.
Bye. So Dawn says, what spring fragrance do you mean? Something coming out in the spring? No, there's a, if you look up the, I think it's fresh air spray, there's a spring fragrance. Or maybe look up room spray, and there's a spring scent. Amy says, so happy Farmer John is there. He looks wonderful. He looks all right. Okay, hang on. Hi there.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Linda in Connecticut.
Oh, Linda Turner?
Yes.
Hi, Linda. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for calling in.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
What do you? What?
Everybody's working hard.
How's your Christmas plans? Are you all decorated?
Oh, no, I'm still finishing up. But we're doing our family Christmas the day after Christmas so that everyone can spend time at home with their kids, and the kids don't have to even get dressed if they don't want to, or the adults.
Oh, that sounds pretty nice.
We all get together the next day, so.
Oh.
Yeah. They all come here because I live in my parents' old house, and everybody's used to coming here, so that's our Christmas tradition.
That sounds pretty good. Sharon Springs Christmas is really relaxed too.
Yes, well, we missed the Victorian Festival this year, and we were really sad about that, but we'll be trying to come up again next year. We just remember so much about the first one and how welcome we felt, and just how pretty Sharon Springs is and how wonderful all the people are.
Oh, Sharon Springs is great. And the next time you come up for that, now we added a parade of lights on Friday night, which is really, really fun.
Oh, I know. I watched that online, and it's just beautiful, and it's just a great addition. We have one down here in one of our towns, and it's just become so large. I mean, it's still hometown, but it's just amazing. Everybody loves it, and I can see that everybody up there has a great time.
Oh yeah, and it started out just last year. They did the first one, and it was just a few, maybe half a dozen floats and tractors, and this year it was like 25. It was amazing.
Oh, that's great. That's great that everyone's coming together and becoming a busy community again.
Yep, it is. It's amazing. All right, we have a special.
Farmer John.
Hi.
Okay, we have a special guest I've got to get on. So keep watching. Good to hear from you, Linda. Happy holidays.
You too, John. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Where's the special guest?
Hi.
Wait, there's just one of you?
No, I brought the other.
Oh, he needed his own entrance. Ta-da. Hi, come on in. Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
We came to take you home.
You did?
Merry Christmas, Josh. That's
What is this?
It's your fruit cake. I carried it all the way with
Is
me.
it really fruit cake?
It's a fruit cake. Now I brought Brent a meatloaf.
Oh, I thought this was the meatloaf.
No, that's for Brent.
Is it at the
Fruit
house?
cake is for you. Yes. Yes, it is.
Everybody, this is my mom and dad. If you don't know, and most of you know them better than me.
John, you looked better with your other pajamas on yesterday. I like those other pajamas better. I do.
Same ones.
Oh, I
No,
didn't say.
not.
Yeah, no, I just, in case anybody didn't know.
You couldn't tell who's who.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Mom, I'm Dad.
Alright, so people who go on the tour.
Stay there, handsome.
Oh, you're getting a lot of hi, Jackie and Dave. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Dave.
Hi guys, Merry Christmas,
everybody.
Um, so you weren't here last Christmas. You were here the year before.
Yeah, or 2 years. 2 years.
You've been gone for 2 years.
Yep. You didn't miss us?
We were here in 12.
It's
Jeez.
so quiet, peaceful.
Yeah, I know.
She called in last year.
Yeah, I did. I called in last year.
Right.
Yeah. It's usually because of something you've said or done during the year.
I think it was the fruitcake story. Honestly.
Yeah, and
Oh.
I've also heard a couple things this year too.
Back to talk loud.
I've heard a couple things you've done this year too. Over at the Garden Fest, the party, you were on stage and you said something about your mother being antiquated, some of her ideas being antiquated. Well,
No.
somewhat you did too.
I might have said you were old.
No, antiquated was the word because I copied it out. I remembered it.
See, this is what happens. I say things online or on video or in front of an audience, and I say this in confidence with you. And then y'all run to her Facebook page and tell her exactly what I said.
Well, they didn't do it out loud on the Facebook page. It was a private message, so no one saw it but me. And I've been saving
Well,
this
you're
up
the-
since May.
Just in case anybody's wondering,
Well-
Wonder just showed up.
Oh. Take it.
It's not, it's not
Under, no
bad.
jumping.
And
Yeah.
there's a couple more things, but you probably don't want to know.
Um,
It's all about being old, is what it
well,
amounts to.
really, I mean, some of your ideas are antiquated, Mom. Let me think about it.
But they're right.
I mean,
They're
She
right
still has a
ideas.
flip phone.
who's the current president? I'm just checking.
Lincoln,
Wait, oh, good. What day of the week is it?
Sunday.
Oh, I gotta tell a story of Dad. So the first Christmas he came out, well, no, it wasn't the first Christmas, but 2 years ago when he came out, it was the first Christmas we did second Christmas we did the going to nursing homes on Christmas morning. So there were 2 nursing homes in Sharon Springs at the time. Every Christmas morning, a few of the villagers get together and we go visit the residents at the senior centers. And we bring them goat milk soap and goat milk lotion because their skin is dry, and we sing carols, and it's great fun. So the first year he was here, we were like, okay, Dad. He didn't know that we do this. I'm like, okay, Dad, we're dressing you up as Santa, and he's like, wait, why am I dressing up as Santa? He said, well, we go visit the nursing homes on Christmas morning, and he says, oh, I'm not falling for that.
Yeah, but they let us back out.
Well, once you were onto us,
Leave you there, huh?
yeah. Once we knew you'd be a runner. So.
I had that red suit on, and I think the temperature that day had to be about 90.
Well, inside the.
And the nursing homes are even warmer.
Yeah. Yeah, but you did a good job.
Of course we did.
The residents in the senior center here are great. We go every
They're
year.
waiting for us.
I know.
Yeah.
They're nice
Not
people.
as residents, though.
I got your name on the list.
Yeah.
It's
I
shorter
believe
than the one for Farmer John scarves.
It's up to 1,000 now.
Is it really?
It's 1,000 people waiting for scarves. 3 years to get a scarf, they're going to be in a home in 2.
Don't take any time off to talk. Just keep moving.
They're pretty. Nice and warm. Ooh, like that.
Isn't it
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
so
Beautiful.
thick.
Yep.
That is nice.
You can wash these, yeah?
Yep.
Just regular like cold water on Jello and
So anybody have any questions for Mom and Dad? Ask them in the comment section. We're gonna. Oh,
That's easy
I
to take
like
care
this.
of.
Yep.
Good morning, Jackie and Dave. Oh, and John and Josh too.
Well,
Let's see. Hi, Jackie and Dave. Hi, Jackie. Hi, guys from Texas.
ooh.
Rosemary, somebody asked earlier if the fudge is okay. Rosemary says the fudge is fine to eat. Ashley says, oh, Josh, I love your mom. Her Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep Facebook post should be made into a book or a calendar for everyone.
See?
Yeah. Anybody who doesn't know, do you want me to say it?
I don't know what you're going to say. You might just well say it. You usually do.
That's true. So anybody who doesn't know, so Ma has a Facebook, on her Facebook page, every night she has a Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. And they're, you know, like little nighttime, they're not prayers so much as thoughts. They're actually pretty smart for someone her age.
When I needed to stand up, so.
See what I mean? There's always that age thing
That's right.
going on.
Antiquated. I didn't call you an antique.
What do they call you, or don't you want to know?
I just sent in the check for your life insurance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
I did.
You know, I have to live to be a certain age before it
I know,
even counts.
82. My brother
No,
and
it's 84.
No, it's 82. I have it on the
I
calendar.
upped it.
So we have a life insurance policy on my mother. Don't ask why. So my brother handles it. So he sent me an email the other day. He's like, send me the check for the life insurance. And I said, oh, well, how much longer do we have before it's active? And he said, 82, then we roll.
I'm calling, I'm telling you, I upped it to 84.
You can't up it. I'll take 50% of the deductible.
John, do you even think of your mother like that?
No, I
You wouldn't
don't.
dare talk to her that way. No, see?
I wanted to take one out on you, but you were too risky.
Did you say frisky or risky?
Risky.
Oh.
They were surprised he made it this long.
I am too.
That's why we don't come for Christmas too often. It gets dangerous.
Paula thinks Jackie and Josh should write a book together. You should get going on that, Ma.
The only part I'm right's going to be the end.
Is it that soon? Somebody calling from South Dakota. Oh, hey Karen, you got to call in a little bit later from South Dakota. We don't have you on the map yet. Angel says sorry she fell asleep after 4:30. Merry Christmas, Josh's mom and dad. You created a wonderful son, she says. Just a wonderful son.
She didn't say that.
She's
I don't
with
see
an
all those
exclamation
wonderful-
point.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, we did.
His name is Rick.
I didn't say that.
How long have you had this complex?
I know you love him best.
Oh, he's the wonderful son. He's the good son.
He's the lawyer with the MBA.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but the doctor's son is home.
He's not a doctor anymore.
Yes, he is.
He was a doctor with an MBA, and now he's this.
Such fun.
Whatever this is. Patty says, Farmer John, you look wonderful. Good to see you doing so well. Linda Turner says, Farmer John, I admire your vigilance in finishing those scarves.
In other words, move faster.
Yeah, exactly. Keep going.
Come on.
She just realized she's number 800 and something on the list.
Yeah. Maybe Jackie could annotate Josh's book, explaining what you were going through while I was Aqua.
I could do that.
In the margins.
Ralph.
She was probably like this that whole time.
Those were your combat days, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you ever? You never went. I never went out as Aqua. You never saw me as Aqua.
No, you invited me to the office Christmas party where you were going to be Aqua.
You politely declined.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Probably good. That party did not end well.
Yeah, but that's what I figured. I get sent home in a cab by somebody from somewhere, and I just didn't want to take that chance.
Most of those did not end well.
How could they?
Yeah, they didn't start out all that well. So downhill was a short slope. But I always say, you taught me that something good and bad. When I was growing up, Mom was a very cautious person. And so whenever we'd do something, she'd say, oh, don't do that or something will happen to you. Or do this or something will happen to you. And one time I said, Ma, I want something to happen to me. And so I started making things happen.
But I didn't want it to happen to me too. There wasn't supposed to be
But
a
it was
residual
good. But
effect.
you were always on the shoulder saying, "Don't do that, or something will happen." I'm like, "Let's see what happens." It happened.
And look what happened.
Yeah. Michelle had surgery last week. Daughter in surgery now. Well, oh, that's a lot on your plate at Christmas. I hope everything's going well for you. Thanks for making my day pass while sitting in the waiting room. Good luck. You were in the waiting room last week. Look at him now.
Yeah, week and a half ago already.
Right.
Week to go today, I came home.
Right. By the way, this isn't heaven. You actually made it through.
I kind of know.
It's not hell either.
Wow.
I want to say that.
Pretty close.
If you were confused about whether this was heaven, you need to go to church a little more.
Yeah.
Linda Turner, are Kelly and Bruce coming? Hey, Kelly just had knee surgery. You know Kelly?
Yep.
So they had knee surgery. I doubt Kelly won't be coming in, but maybe she'll send in a treat from the New York house. Anybody who hasn't stayed there, amazing place to stay.
You have no pride when it comes to asking someone recovering for a treat. That's not nice.
It's just her knee. It's not her baking mitt hands. And somebody can wheel her up to the stove. Let's just take a call for now. Hi, who's this?
Hi, it is Nancy. How are you?
Hi, Nancy. How you doing?
I'm so surprised I got through.
Well,
you haven't heard that.
no. Well, you're the first call we've taken in a while, so you're here with John and me and Amy and these two old people.
Oh.
Excellent. How are you guys doing?
Good.
How you doing?
We're good.
Oh, we're doing just fine. Thanks a lot. Nice of you to ask, but would you speak up just a bit?
Get a hearing horn. Hey, where are you calling from?
Calling from Florida.
Oh, Florida. Where in Florida?
Palm Harbor.
Okay, I'm putting you on the map. Where's Palm Harbor?
Florida?
Where's it in Florida?
It's just west of Tampa.
Just west of Tampa. Okay.
What?
I used to live in D.C. and I actually talked to you guys via email to go see you, but I couldn't get there because I had to work when you were signing your book way back when.
Oh.
And
yeah.
I was on the radio back then, and I wanted you guys to sign a book. It would have been so cool.
Oh. Well, you know what? If you have something you want signed, you can always just send it here to the Mercantile.
Well, I'll think about that.
Yeah.
I actually moved south, so. So many questions. First of all, I know everybody asks, but you really should get yourself back on TV. That was so cool to watch.
Oh, well, thank you very much. We had a good time making the show. It was a lot of work, and they don't make shows that nice anymore, so it's tough.
Well, you had a fan here, and I know quite a few of my friends actually watched it too.
Oh, thank you.
And I am very impressed with your website and all your products. I can't believe how many products you're up to.
Well, you know, it used to be that we had to go seek out artisans and things, and now we have all these amazing artisans coming to us, so it's really wonderful. We have over 200 artisans now that we work with.
Welcome to America.
Right?
And then you, I just feel like, you know, I was there since the first goat. I don't know.
Well.
Anyway, I just wanted to say hey, and I hope you last till 7. You look a little, you know, a little more worn than you did last night.
Well, we're over halfway through. So, right? I'm bad at math.
I noticed one of you was missing.
Yeah, we had a problem at the house, so he had to go take care of that.
Cool. All right, well, it's a pleasure talking to you, and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Thank you very much. You too. I hope you have a great holiday and New Year.
And take care. Talk to you next year.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Okay, Mom, I think you should tell the fruitcake story because I want people online to say if I was justified in what I did.
Well, I don't think you were justified. However,
Tell the story.
I sent...
I'll tell you if you're telling it right.
I'm sure you will. I sent Josh and Brent a fruitcake for Christmas within probably a week. there's a box from Beekman 1802, and I thought, wonderful, I've got a Christmas surprise. So I opened up this box. There's my fruitcake coming back to me in the box. And I was a little upset, a little hurt. So then I finally...
She was.
I didn't want to say that. So then I finally called and got up enough nerve to say, why did you send my fruitcake back?
No,
You didn't
asked
call,
him-
you emailed.
You
Yeah.
asked him how he liked it.
You
Oh,
a-
yes,
yeah,
I
you
did.
emailed and you said, how'd you like the
I
fruitcake?
emailed Josh and I said, how did you like that fruitcake?
Which was
He
deceitful.
said, but I know you.
You're lying.
And you lied worse. You said, oh, the fruitcake was delicious. And here I have the fruitcake right in front of me, which was sent back to me from the store.
Okay, so I need people to say, was I being merciful? And because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, because I didn't know if the fruitcake got lost in the mail, or, you know, as it happened, somebody named Pete. Hey, Pete. This is really Pete's fault.
They're blaming you for something.
So when a lot of
Return
times
my fruitcake.
when sweets come to the mercantile here, they disappear inside of Pete.
What happened?
This is mine.
The fruitcake story.
You
So-
returned my fruitcake and he thought you ate it.
So what happened was somebody mistakenly returned it, and I didn't want Mom to feel bad or make another one or send it. So I just said it was delicious. She makes delicious fruitcake. They're wonderful. It's not a lie. It was a lie that I
Boy,
didn't eat
are you sucking up on this one.
it. Let's go to the phones. What do people think?
Jeez.
Am I right or am I wrong? Nobody's taking sides. They're afraid of you too.
It's kind of like a mercy killing, is what you're doing.
So was I right in just, you know, saying, yes, it was delicious? Nicole Snow says, so funny. She doesn't want to take sides.
No, she wouldn't take sides. But if it was in private, she'd be on my side. She would be. She just.
Okay, he just asked a good question. He
What?
said, what would you do?
Yes,
Meaning me.
Dad, what would you do?
I would not be home when the fruitcake arrived. I was this time, and I would not plan it that way again.
Oh.
Well, really? How insulting is that?
It's okay, but it's all right.
But you fell
We
for
threw
the
it away.
trap, so that was even
Oh,
better.
there's somebody on here who's not very bright that says that I was wrong.
Ah, excellent. Excellent person.
Nicole says, oh, Susan Littlefield, who I respect and admire, brilliant woman,
come on,
says
don't
that it was a
raise
great
the
way
shield.
to protect my mom's feeling. Oh, she's so smart. She was president of the National Farm Broadcast Association. That doesn't come when you're not smart.
Well, that's not easy. However,
Kathleen said, don't lie to your mama.
yeah.
Oh, if she knew half the truth.
It's another bunch
Why
of
was it
things.
sent back? That's a good question. So it really is someone else's fault altogether.
But you didn't have to say it
Do we
was
have to
good.
call
You
Pete
could
up
have
here again?
said, yeah.
Yeah, Pete probably sent it back to get me in trouble.
Well,
He did.
Okay, a lot of people are thinking truth is a good thing.
Uh-huh.
What do they know?
all of a sudden she jumped up and ran.
Well, you certainly said it was delicious, which was hard for me to understand as I'm looking at the entire intact, wrapped fruitcake.
Well, then you sent it back to me, I think.
Yeah, I waited another year
Yeah,
before I
and
sent the
you
same
sent
one
me
back.
the old one. I know.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so really it's just me and Susan on the right side. Connie says, always tell your mama the truth.
See?
Oh, here's another thing that happened with honesty is the best policy. What is with you people?
Obviously not you.
Yeah, I know. You weren't raised by this one. You would know how honesty can get you in trouble. Oh, Fran's on my side. The other thing, so this is...
How would you know? You never tried it.
The fruitcake?
No, the honesty.
It's delicious. Honesty, the honesty was delicious. So,
I think it's going to get harder and harder to swallow as time goes on. I'm just saying.
my heart was in the right place. That's true. It's the fruitcake wasn't.
Where was the lump in your throat?
Well, you
So-
didn't eat the fruitcake.
This was the other downside of social media. A few years ago when we were on Facebook, and so people started posting pictures of high school, you know, their time in high school, and somebody posted a picture and tagged me of a party that I had in my house in high school when they were away. So I'm like, at the time I was like 40 years old, and these pictures surfaced of a party in the house that they didn't know about from the 80s.
You didn't graduate until 40.
I got in trouble. She tried to ground me 30 years later.
Anything that works.
You just made yourself really old.
I know, I just, yeah.
No.
You certainly weren't in high school.
Amy says, help, 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 trying to order. I'm not sure the problem, Amy, if you have, but call the Mercantile, Google them, I forget the number, 284. 2065? No, that, 518 284 6039. That's the regular, that's not to talk to us, that's the regular number. White lies don't count, and you are so right, Fran.
How about white lies with fruit?
Do we still have fruitcake available? No. Well, how much? How much you got on you?
We start the auction.
You start the bidding.
We got to pay for that life insurance.
Philip, when can I order one of Farmer John's scarves? Go on and put your name on the wait list right now.
Wait a minute. How would this look? How's this color? I need a brighter color, right?
Well, then they'll have the red on the end.
How does this look? Good? Good?
Yeah, that does look good.
Okay, so this is mine. No.
Not only are at the back of the list, Mom.
I know.
You could have just
you're gonna
fallen
get
off the
bumped.
list.
Don't talk about what list I'm on. Don't tell me what list I'm on.
And Normandy, are we out of fruitcake? Yes, sadly we are out of fruitcake. We did sell.
Get them to start bidding on that one.
I know, there's one left. Ma, how much do you want to make?
Well, you'll probably take a lot of it from me for the rent that I'm using for Christmas, so you set the price.
Oh, I was going to keep it. I just want to know how much you wanted me to make off of it.
Sends it back in July.
This is a hefty cake.
I know.
Is this one of the black cake?
No,
that
it's
they're
not the
making?
Jamaican cake. It's a
Okay.
regular fruit cake.
Very good.
But it's been soaked in Calvados brandy with apple.
The good stuff, not the
Good stuff.
Not well.
Not
stuff?
cooking
Okay.
sherry, no. No.
This will get me through the afternoon. Farmer John is making serious progress on that scarf
I know. Look at that.
since he got here. So somebody want to know how long it takes you? Day and a half.
Day to make a scarf. I can make one in a day.
How many stitches on? How many
So I
stitches?
do a chain 19, and then it's a double crochet at 18 across.
Okay, 18.
Marcia says anything I want to order is out of stock. I'm really sorry, Marcia. It's the last day to order today, and you know, inventory is tough. We work with artisans who make stuff by hand, so we can't just call a factory in China and make more. Our artisans work really hard, so we apologize for not having what you want.
I'm gonna go look around the store, and when you're ready.
Okay, you
go
have to
home-
come back at 10 o'clock. We have an announcement at 10 o'clock.
Back at 10.
9:46.
Oh, we'll wait right
A
here.
couple minutes.
Okay, so just hang on. So at 10 o'clock we have a special announcement. Wait, okay, we're gonna take a call now. So, what's the number, Amy?
It is 518-284-6052.
518-284-6052. Go ahead and give a call. And you're gonna give a call and talk to Farmer John. Tilton Hollow, Jackie, drop off a meatloaf here in Ohio on your way home. We could sell your meatloaf.
Chad and Jeff.
Hey,
Yeah, that's Chad.
That's Chad and Jeff.
anybody wants the meatloaf recipe, it's in the Sharon Spring Community Cookbook. You can get it online, and the proceeds go to the food pantry. Hang on. Hi, you're on the phone with Farmer John and two old people.
Oh, they're not old. They're funny.
Oh, they're funny.
Yes, they're hysterical.
I'm not sure how to take that, but okay.
You have to be hysterical to have brought up Josh. Just saying.
Look what it did to him. He can't
Yeah.
even stand up.
Good morning to all of you.
Well, good
Good
morning to
morning.
you.
Who are we talking
I'm
to?
calling from Windsor, California. Just
Oh,
north of
wow.
San Francisco.
Are you in good shape for Christmas? Are you all ready for Christmas?
I'm in good shape for Christmas.
Good.
How about you? How was the weather in Paris this morning?
I was got up here. And then they don't give you much chance to finish anything that you started.
Well, they're pretty busy.
Yes, they are. But they're still always hungry 3 times a day somehow, even with all the food that comes in here.
More than 3 times a day.
Wow. So Farmer John, how are you feeling?
Very good. Nope, surgery went well and recovery's going faster than the last time.
That's great.
Yep.
And how's the weather there?
It's been in the 50s. Cloudy, rainy, no snow yet.
Wow.
None in the forecast either.
Yeah, but I think it's about to change. The wind is now coming out of the north instead of out of the south.
I think maybe we are supposed to get flurries tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
But then it's supposed to be what, almost 60 on Christmas Day?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Well, maybe you'll have a white Christmas then.
What is it out there?
Actually, it's been in the upper 30s at night and 50s during the day, so probably about the same.
Yeah.
What part of California?
California weather.
What part of California?
So we're in Sonoma County. We're an hour north of San Francisco.
Yep, okay. So you get some weather up there.
Yeah, we do. We get close to 4 seasons. Not quite. We get snow in the hills sometimes.
Yep. Yep.
But other than that, I just wanted to call in. I called in at the first marathon 3 years ago. Saw the one last year. Didn't call in, but I wanted to call in this year. Just wish you all a happy holiday.
Little early out there right now, isn't it?
Well, it's 7:15.
7:45. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, time to get up and go to work.
Yep.
Nobody around here does that.
It looks like you're all working pretty hard.
Not me. I'm just sitting here. How did you and I end up being
I don't know.
the ones here? Josh just disappeared.
I know, he walked out, he left.
We must have done something wrong.
I don't know.
There he is. There he is.
Oh wait, do you need me to?
Yeah, we need you.
Okay.
She's north of San Francisco.
North of San Francisco.
Yes, Sonoma County.
Oh wow, that's pretty there.
It is. We want you to come and visit.
We'd love to go to Sonoma. You know, I have never been to Napa, Sonoma.
Oh, you need to come. I met you guys 3 years ago at the bookstore in San Francisco.
Oh really? Oh, at a bookstore or at a?
At a signing.
Oh, at the store that has just the cookbooks.
That's the cookbook.
I love that store.
Yeah, that's a great store. And yeah, I met you there, and then the last few years when you were there or in our area, I was gone. So I'm hoping this year I get to see you guys again.
We might come back.
I hope so.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get one more call in before our 10 o'clock announcement.
Okay, well you have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays to you. Thank you
Merry
so much
Christmas.
for calling.
Bye.
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 Okay, get a call and talk to John and those guys. I'm gonna do a little Facebook video while you guys are talking. Get people to tune in. Because you can do live. I'll do live behind the scenes of live behind the scenes. Hi there, you're on the phone with Farmer John.
Hi, Farmer John. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I know who that is.
You know who this is?
Go talk. You know who that is?
Who are we talking to?
You're talking to Dave LaFramboise.
Oh my gosh!
David, how are you?
How are you?
I just flipped on the computer and I saw that Farmer John and Jackie and Dave were there.
Yep.
Well, what about the man you live with? Is he there too?
Hell no, he's working.
No.
Ah.
All right.
Good deal.
Good.
So you finally get some phone time to yourself.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
How did you have to arrange that?
Well, I have to work this afternoon, but not till 1, so I'm doing housework.
Good man.
Otherwise, though.
We were out walking across the porch this morning and actually saw a couple of snow flurries, a couple of snowflakes.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you had any yet?
A few minor ones. It's sunny out here today, but it's only about 35 degrees, if that. So.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll be coming.
Maybe, but I would be fine if they didn't come until next year.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, I'm sure.
Well, next year's not too far
So,
away.
how are you doing, Farmer John?
Good, very good. Yep.
Are you ready to start running marathons?
First of the year.
First of the year, okay.
Yeah.
I'll run them with you.
Okay. No, I'm getting around to the house with just the cane now, so.
Good for you.
Yep.
Hey, Dave, I don't think there's anything like a 4-day marathon. I don't know. I don't think there's anything like a 4-day marathon that you can run in.
Oh, son of a gun. I was counting on it, too.
I knew you would be.
Isn't that the one that you have the best time in?
So everything out there is good?
Everything's great, yes.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Like I say, I saw you guys on this morning. I watched Josh a little bit this morning, but was busy then. So I thought, well, I'll flip back on and see who's on now. And to my amazement, it's all of my favorite people.
That's good.
All right.
Yay for us, and yay for you. We miss you. We miss both of you.
Glad we didn't get a chance to see you guys or get out to the farm this year, but
no.
It'll happen.
Extenuating circumstances this year.
Yep.
Well, it sounds like things have
are
smoothed
good.
out.
They have, yeah. He had a PET scan yesterday, or CAT scan yesterday, a PET scan on Tuesday, and they say the cancer is still there, but it is not anywhere near what it was.
Good.
The bone marrow biopsy again the 6th of January, I believe. And that will really tell how, what extent it is now. But
Yep. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're all right.
Oh, I'm fat and happy as ever.
Well, happy anyway.
Well, very good. It was good to talk to you guys, and Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas to
Christmas,
both
Dan.
of you, too. You guys behave yourselves.
So, Josh and Brent, we said hi, love to all, and Merry Christmas.
All right.
Bye,
Take care.
David.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I guess that's I've been promoted now to turner offer of the telephone. I think I did anyway. All right, now what are we doing here?
We're waiting for the 10 o'clock announcement.
The 10 o'clock announcement. He's going to give us something to eat.
Good.
So far this morning I've had 2 cups of coffee and an orange.
Raspberry cream scones and a donut.
And a brownie, so.
Wow, look at that, a whole brownie. You know, folks, you're leaving me alone here. Hi. What?
So you're locked. See, that's camera's live.
That camera's live.
See, that's YouTube.
That's YouTube.
That camera's YouTube. This camera's Facebook.
Hi, everybody.
If you look up, there's Twitter.
Where?
Well, the birds.
Oh, hi, Twitter. You know, I thought you were a little smarter than that.
Not much.
Not
There's
much.
John. Stand up. So if you go to that YouTube link up top at 10 o'clock, we're going to have a special announcement. Lenore Iverson got your products. You love, love, love them. The phone ringing? What?
I wouldn't dare answer it.
No, here you go. Oh, they hung up on you, Dad.
I don't blame them.
Wow. You don't have to be that rude to these people that are calling to say hello.
Good morning.
Okay, so this is kind of weird.
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
Hey, Facebook, you're looking at YouTube. That's gotta be kind of weird. So that's who owns YouTube? Oh my gosh, who owns YouTube? Google. Who's the big guy at Google? I was like Zuckerman and whatever. This could just break everything. Okay, here you go, Dad. Here's a phone call.
Here you go, Dad. Good
You
morning.
got 3 minutes. We got to be off at 10 because we have a special announcement at 10.
Make the best of it. You got 3 minutes. No. How are you?
Good, good.
Who have we got?
We got Anna Dana.
Anna Dana.
Yes, Anna Dana.
Good morning, Anna Dana.
Who is this?
This is Dad.
Oh, this is, okay. Which dad?
Josh's dad.
Josh's dad. Oh,
Yep.
hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
I'm great. I met the boys down in Baltimore when they were on a book signing, and I've been watching them since they were the Fabulous Big Boys, so my friends refer to them as our boys. So,
Very good.
I just wanted to call in and wish everybody a wonderful Christmas.
and tell them the magazine is fabulous. I hope they do a subscription because I'll be one of the first ones to get a subscription.
Very good.
Good.
Yep, and what else? Farmer John, now did he have hip replacement?
Yes, I had my right hip replaced on the 8th.
Oh, and my husband just had it done. He's recuperating.
Yep, I'm doing very well.
Yep, well, he had his left done too, so he's almost 20 years old again.
Yeah, that'd be nice to be 20. Yep.
It's a very painful thing to have that done, but he's doing very well, and I see you're doing very well also. So.
Yep, less pain now than before.
Yep. Well, anyway, everybody have a wonderful holiday, and one of these days I want to get up to Sharon Springs.
Good, it'd be good.
So we'll come up with a group of friends.
That'd be good.
Yep.
That'd be great.
To come up to one of the farm tours.
Yes, I would love that. So, again, have a happy holiday.
Well,
Happy
thank
holidays.
you. Thank you. Same to you. Thank you for calling.
Bye, Anna.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
We made it. We made the 10 o'clock.
Can you guys gather around for a second?
Can we gather around for a second?
Where's Jay? Okay.
Coming in there.
I like the tie. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, good. Hey, running water was an
Okay.
incident this morning.
Yeah.
Was it ever?
High tide.
Hey guys, just for 1 second. Okay.
Everybody's supposed to come and gather around.
Take 1 second. They're so eager to get your orders out. They cannot break away. Okay, come on around. All right, everybody. This is Jay.
Say hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Thank you.
And so Jay is part of Beekman Media, which helps us do our cookbooks and basically any content stuff you see. And he's also the mastermind behind.
I don't know about mastermind, but
I say mastermind. Yeah. So a lot of you. So we came out with the almanac in October. And we told you all it was a test issue. It's partnership with Meredith, great publishing company, wonderful partner, helped us put together this amazing magazine. We were honest. We said this is a test issue. If this works, if enough people like it, we'll have it can go on. It will get the green light to produce more issues and maybe even subscriptions. So Jay, what have you heard?
well, as you know, we met with some of our fine friends over at Meredith a couple weeks ago. And first of all, I do want to thank everyone that bought the magazine. We know it wasn't the easiest thing to find in the newsstand, so if you went that extra mile or 10 to get the magazine, thank you very much. We also want to thank our friends at Meredith. For those of you who are not familiar with who Meredith is, they're the largest magazine publishing company in America. And they believed enough in Brent and Josh and in the brand that they said, we want to be part of this new magazine launch. And they were wonderful people to work with. They live in Des Moines, Iowa, which I know you and
Yay, Midwest.
Yeah, you and Brent had a difficult time finding Iowa on the map last night.
I did. I knew it was.
Okay. I'll cut you some slack. But pleased to say that our friends at Meredith have given us the green light to publish a second and third issue, a spring-summer issue in May, and a fall-winter issue in September. So we're delighted with that, and we hope that all of you will have a much easier time finding it next time. So
all right,
thank you again.
Woohoo! The Almanac! Fantastic! Thank you guys for supporting it. We're going to bring you, it's going to be great, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be everything you loved in here and even more. The spring-summer issue is coming out in May.
May.
And we're going to try to offer subscriptions.
We are going to offer
subscriptions. We are going to offer subscriptions. We're going to offer them through Beekman 1802. Stay tuned, sign up for the mailing list so that you know when the subscriptions start, or when you can start signing up for them.
Yeah, so if you sign up for a subscription, Brent and Josh will personally deliver your copy directly to your home.
Was that in the contract?
No?
No?
Okay. So some guy in a blue suit with comfortable shoes will show up and deliver it to your mailbox, or maybe he'll be dressed in brown.
That'll help.
That'll help.
He's slow.
Wait a minute.
All right, thank you, Jay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have to give a shout out to somebody.
Shout out.
Okay, somebody very important who's watching. My granddaughter Reagan. Hello, Reagan. Poppy says hi.
I love Minneapolis, and I have to say that looks like something you get in Minneapolis.
It is. And I'll tell you, there was a very large gentleman in the in the newsstand where they were selling these that was stripping down and trying one on in the middle of the airport, which I thought was interesting. Which is why I bought it, because it looked really good on him.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Sure.
Wait, hang around. I'm going to ask you more questions about the industry. You guys are taking off. John's got to get back and relax. You need your pillow.
Yeah.
What else do you need?
My
Your
bag.
yarn?
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This and that. Everybody say goodbye to Farmer John.
Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
And Mom and Dad.
Bye, everybody. Have a good Christmas.
If you
Merry
want,
Christmas, everybody.
come back if you want. I'll be asleep.
Okay.
It's the story of our life.
Go back and mop up those puddles.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
tell everybody your history.
Well, I spent most of all my career basically in the magazine industry. I was publisher of a number of magazines and went off on my own and started consulting a few years ago, and was introduced to Brent and Josh by a mutual friend, and they said, "What do you think of the idea of doing a magazine?" I said, "Well, that's kind of interesting." But we joined forces, and our plan is to make it much bigger than just a magazine, right?
Yeah, we wanted to, we've been doing cookbooks, and obviously you guys know TV shows and things for a long time, and we love doing them, but you're always sort of working for someone else. It's always the network who has the idea, or you're working with a publisher, and we've loved all our partners, but we're like, maybe we should put this all under one roof, under one Beekman roof. So that's when we decided to start Beekman Media, and the first project is a magazine. And eventually we're going to do a lot more digital content. We're going to redo the website. If you guys have any suggestions for the website, what you'd like to see, what more of, what you'd like to see less of, let us know in the comments. And so, the magazine is the first step in trying to create a bigger Beekman picture.
One of the things I tell people is that I wasn't that familiar with Beekman. I wasn't familiar with Beekman 1802 until I met these guys.
You got to be a neighbor to know a neighbor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm a full-fledged neighbor now, as they can attest to, because I dropped a big chunk of change here yesterday. But when I met these guys and I heard their story and I saw what they've been doing, I was fascinated at the fact that everything that has happened here with the 1802 brand since its inception has all been done by the sweat of the brow of Brent and Josh.
And everybody in back.
And everyone in back.
Yeah.
Which aren't that many.
I know.
And I tell people all the time, these guys are the hardest working entrepreneurs I've ever met. And they've grown this brand organically. And Josh continues to call this a discovery brand.
Yeah.
And it still is in its discovery stage. And I think we rely a lot on your help through word of mouth. And it's grown organically, but one of the purposes of the media company is to help shine a brighter light on the overall brand and shine a light with the voice of Brent and Josh. So I think you're going to enjoy some of the products that we're going to be putting out there, whether it be cookbooks or more magazines or TV shows or whatever it might be. And hopefully you'll get the word out to a much broader audience.
Yeah,
and you'll have more neighbors to communicate with.
Lots more neighbors. Yeah, because we wanted, Brent and I, we love doing the cookbooks. We love writing articles. We love taking photos. We love doing the website. But as the business has grown, as this part of the business has grown, we've been able to do less. You guys, I know you guys write and you're like, oh, please post more things on the website. It's just hard. So we're trying to get everything together and organize better so we can go back to creating more content, more videos. You guys like the YouTube videos. They take a lot of time to do, so we need help doing that. That's our goal, is to create more content. And what you said about being a discovery brand, I don't like the word brand. I work in advertising so long. There's no other word. Is there a better word? Club? It's a club.
It's not a dirty word.
I know, but in advertising, ooh. But it is. It's a discovery, and it's almost like a club. We call each other neighbors, and it's a club of people who think the same way. And it's not Brent and I. We always say it's sort of like William Beekman. Everybody is going around, coalescing around the same philosophy and beliefs that we share. All of us, not just us. Everybody in back. Everybody in Sharon Springs. All of you guys. And it is this weirdly close-knit club of people. So we rely on you guys to get the word out, to help us grow, keep us in line, don't let us do things wrong. But yeah, we want to grow. We want to keep growing.
The other thing that I find that's unique to this brand, or whatever, is that the engagement extends beyond just its customer base. I've met a lot of Brent and Josh's partners, the people that produce a lot of the product that you sell here, the artisans, the licensees.
Yep.
And to a person, they call themselves neighbors, and they are part of the brand, and they live and breathe the Beekman ideology. And even some of their larger licensees that are, fairly corporate type people, they're very engaged, and they're looking for ways to help the brand grow that may not even benefit themselves. So I think that's a real indication of how strong, how this brand resonates with so many people.
Yeah, I mean, we have no business. I'm telling you right now, we have no business being in Target. I mean, we are a tiny little brand. You see us. We're in this building. Companies 3, 4 times, 10 times our size try to get into Target every day. But Target are Beekman neighbors. They think the same way we do. They believe the same things we do. They want to help small farms. They want to create better, healthier, more wellness products for their customers. They call them guests. We call ours neighbors. So we choose whether it's Target or whether it's a 5-star hotel like the Lenox, whether it's Meredith Publishing. We only work with people who think the same way we do and think the same way you guys do. So that's our plan of how can we grow and make more neighbors and still stay small. And it's just finding people that believe the same things we believe in.
I think that was one of our advantages in partnering with Meredith, is that they're not necessarily headquartered in New York City. They're in Des Moines, Iowa, so they have a sensibility that
exactly. We have a very Midwestern sensibility, even though we're in upstate New York. So there was a question here. Somebody wanted to know, how do you get a job working for Beekman 1802? Well, we really need to do that. We need to have a hiring page, right? Is that what it's called? Employment opportunities? That sounds really corporate. How about find a gig? Find a good gig.
Join the team.
Join the team.
Give up all your worldly goods.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a religion.
I'm sorry.
I mean, but if you want to tithe,
brand cult.
I know.
It's similar. I get confused sometimes.
So yeah, that's something we could do on the website. I'd love to know. Please leave comments on here what you would like to have on the website. Our website, we haven't really updated it in a few years. Not the shopping site, but the our content. So what do you want more of? What do you not ever read? What do you not care about? What do you hate? Brent's blog, I mean, it's a slog. It's tough to get through. All right, Jill Bragdon, do you think your products would ever be sitting in the box stores? It says a lot about how corporate businesses are starting to rethink their business plans. It sure is. Target.
There you go.
Target. Again, there's no reason.
That was your commission, right, for all the.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, this is not a paid endorsement. This is a thank you. Target, they had to operate differently. Big box stores, they have really specific systems and operations that companies have to fit into. We don't fit into that. We're not big like other companies. The farmers and the food manufacturers don't fit into the system that Target had, but they believed in what we were doing and trying to help small farmers source ingredients from small farms and give money back to small farms. So they changed their system to work with us. That's great. That's being a good neighbor. No, we didn't think we'd be in big boxes, but we are. We're in the right ones. Ever thought of an annual Beekman ornament? We did have a goat this year. We sold out very quickly, but we'll have more next year. Somebody loves Mary blogs. Hey, my mom writes those. Did you know that? So she hasn't written any in a while. I'll tie her down and make her write. Make the homepage a little less overwhelming. Yep, we got to do that. So when are we going to start doing the redesigning the homepage?
For those of you who are investment bankers and have some money you'd like to throw our way, we'd be happy to take all donations.
Yeah, maybe we should stop selling things and just take donations. So we're going to try to redo the website in the first half of the year. We're going to try really hard. Love your holiday video card. I don't see it. Hey, this is the holiday video card now. We used to do whole shoots on the farm and edit them. And then as the business grew, we decided to do this 24-hour, I hesitate to say gift, this 24-hour torture specifically for you.
Death March.
I know. It's just schadenfreude people can watch and feel good about us having it worse than them.
Good, I can go to sleep.
I don't look as bad as they do. That's what it's like. Sharon Springs should have one site for join the team. Yes, that's a good idea. More stories from both you and Brent. Yep, that's what we're trying to do with Beekman Media. Going back. And Normandy, yes, you belong in Target. They're good people just like you. We couldn't agree more. Love Target. My idea would be somehow to figure out a way to franchise your local source concept so that someone like me in Wisconsin can purchase items from my local artisans in the same way that you cut off, but I know what you meant. We are absolutely trying to do that. We think that, I'm going to call myself a pioneer. Is that bragging?
Well, there's the pioneer lady.
Oh, the pioneer woman, right?
Yeah. So
okay,
you can be the pioneer man.
We are the pioneer guys. We have really figured out a good way of working with artisans and bringing them to the mass market or the mid-size market or whatever market they want to bring their products to. We work with them to figure out, hey, I'm a small manufacturer. I want to get big enough to be in Target, or I want to just grow big enough to be on your website, or I just want to grow big enough to be in your store. We think we figured out the right way to work with artisans so that everybody can make a good living off of it. So we do want to franchise that model and either do it in other stores or on our website. Target is your happy place, Karen. It is a happy place. I've been looking there and been checking out jobs within office administration, accounting in the surrounding areas. Marie from Montana. We'd love to have all great professionals. Marie, send us your resume to beekman1802 at beekman1802.com. Oh.
Uh-oh. Is that Mary?
Someone was falling.
Did Mary move over here?
Oh, we have another. Oh, I'll be right there. Okay. Oh, actually, Jay, you might want to be part of this. 2 seconds.
Okay.
So yes, we will send your resume to beekman1802 at beekman1802.com. We keep everything on file, even if it's not for us. If we hear of something else in the area, we'll certainly pass it on. I think we'll go back to the phones in a minute. Monthly highlight of the artisans and people behind the scenes. Yeah, you're right. We used to do that more than we do. Gotta get help. But we're getting there. Parmesan is so awesome. He's all right.
He's not here anymore. So.
I know. He is awesome. Are you going to bring PokeSpot on the marathon show? Nope. She is. Her rates are through the roof.
But you have.
We do have a PokeSpot doll. Give PokeSpot some more FaceTime. What is she? She's PokeSpot to learn to type apparently.
That's her agent.
PokeSpot doll. This is not online. It's only in the store, right? But these are handmade.
They're unique, one of a kind.
Unique, totally one of a kind. Pat Ives is the woman who makes these, and she's wonderful. If you want to see them, come this week at the store. This weekend, I'm gonna be here Saturday. Okay, so should we do our next guest?
Sure. Do you want me to?
I think you're gonna want to stick around for this.
Okay.
I know this one does.
I didn't bring the Crown Royal.
Oh wait, never mind. It's not important.
I didn't bring the Crown Royal.
You
Your little email that it was too early said implied to me
Never
because
too early for Crown Royal.
Agreed.
Oh, how about if I'm the 10:30 guest? I'll be right back. It's in my office.
Everybody, this is Maureen from Cobbler and Company next door, who normally brings us Crown Royal.
Well, I'm usually later in the afternoon.
It's 10:30. You can come back.
However, one time in Ireland, I was going to a rugby match, and we stopped in for a cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Except the tea poured clear. Gin.
My
cousin was a master of that stuff.
Hey.
I had a flask.
Hey.
It's gone.
It's gone?
I had it here. I don't know where it went. I went to bed.
Somebody took your flask?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's in the back. someone must have.
I'll bet it's empty.
Oh, were you? Is it empty?
I don't know. I was like, what is this flask back here?
Oh my God, we're gonna go light people's breath to see.
Right.
Anyway, we have some good holiday news as of yesterday.
Oh, we do what?
The Klinkart Hall Art Center is now a not-for-profit.
What?
So we got our not-for-profit status yesterday.
Oh,
yeah,
that
we
is
had a meeting last
amazing.
night. We're all excited. So.
Okay, so if everybody
now we can start fundraising.
Well, we should toast this.
Oh, okay.
Ladies first.
Yeah, but I have lipstick. Do you mind the lipstick, or do I just kind of?
What color is it? Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, matches. Ooh, it's filled
it's
to the
full.
top.
What is this?
Oh, honey whiskey.
Honey whiskey. So this is a toast. Anybody who doesn't know, Klinkart Hall is the big brick building 2 doors down, right next door to you.
Mm-hmm.
Was a Masonic?
Well,
No.
before that, originally it was a hardware store,
Yeah.
and then it was a vaudeville theater upstairs,
Mhm.
and then the Masonic Hall,
And a beautiful
movie
theater downstairs, movie theater downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Giant building. It's been empty for a long time. You guys bought it, you and Doug and Garth, and you applied for.
And it's taken us a year, but we're now in a not-for-profit status, so we can go. And first thing we need to do is a structural analysis. We've had kind of brief work done, and first glance, it seems to be in pretty good shape. What can you do with a bunch of bricks and a bunch of steel? You know, it's pretty good shape.
It's gonna hold
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So, and then we do that, and then we can really start to come down. We've thrown some great ideas around, and so the process will begin. It'll be slow but steady, but it'll.
So we'll start hitting you up for fundraising for that very soon. It would be so awesome to have a theater in Sharon Springs. We'd have, it's a stage. It's a shadow stage.
Well, and we've talked about flip-flopping it. Originally, the vaudeville stage was upstairs.
Oh.
And to bring down flies and to bring down some scenery and to open it up better, we've tossed around the idea of making upstairs the theater and
great.
downstairs either shops or
Yes, make downstairs retail.
open mic, or there's a great, I saw in Preservation Magazine, there was a great article on in Nashville. They took an old record store. And they opened it all up and exposed the beams, and they have performances, and they have small dining, and it really, it's very funky,
That
very
sounds
cool.
wonderful.
So, yeah. So, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Ah, but Jesus, it's like honey.
Yeah.
Well, this is a little late for me, but.
Yeah.
I was going to bring you
Cheers
coffee
to
with the
Klinkart
Crown
Hall.
Royal, but yes,
I
we're
got
very
coffee back.
excited. And a great board, and full of ideas. And now
Oh,
we'll
that's
be-
good. What is
That's
that?
very
Great
good.
class.
Yeah.
It's what?
Jack Daniels honey.
Jack Daniels with honey?
Wow.
My daughter's new
You
favorite.
came over here like you were going to take it back.
I am.
See how quickly she
But
got
you
over
don't
here?
can promote it because you probably have some in stock.
Good
Oh.
class? Yeah.
Yes, this is our flask, the Beekman
That's
1802 flask. Isn't it pretty?
Yes, it's very nice.
And it has a belt loopy thing, right?
Even better.
I know. Because why hide?
Yes. Wow.
So, another Beekman 1802.
Yeah, you get 2 of them, and you're like
Yeah.
6-shooter.
So these are on the website. These are not sold out. Again, we apologize that a lot of stuff is sold out. Today's the last day to order. Order $100 worth of stuff. Get a free premiere edition.
I know, I
of
haven't
the
gotten
Beekman
mine yet.
Almanac.
Free?
Well, with $100.
Oh.
He's
What's-
head of media.
You
so
do
he's
know
free
that-
with $100.
You do know our guest
I'll
fees
get
are
the $10
$100.
out of you then.
So this goes with any order over $100. You get a free autographed premiere edition. Now that you know there's going to be more than one, now that you know that we're having more issues, it actually is a
And
premiere
boy,
edition.
have you got issues.
We have more
Sorry.
issues coming
Ba-da-ba-boom.
up.
I love it.
There's your flash back,
I want to know who
Amy.
your writer is.
Now I know why we were going offline all the time.
We're just hearing the stuff that's bubbling to the
Yeah,
top, right?
yeah. It's
So what
on
else
the
is new?
surfaces. Just these are little pick-me-ups. They're postcards. A fella came into town. Your door is on there. The doors of Sharon Springs.
Oh, hey, there's our door.
There's your door, and then there's your before door.
Oh, we got 2 doors.
You do.
Wow, look at us moving up.
Yeah, you got dual doors, dueling doors.
We'll have a 4-door.
But it's kind of fun because some of these are very obvious, but some are not so obvious.
I see yours.
Yes.
That looks like our house doors, but it's not our house.
No.
Our doors, that's the
I
same
think
doors.
it's Phoebe's.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. So we should have a contest to name the doors.
Name the doors. I was going to
Van
say something else.
Morrison. Oh no, wrong doors. Sorry.
I
digress.
December 26th, 27th, Everyone asks us every year if we're going to do a clearance, post-holiday clearance sale.
Of what?
I know, we have nothing left. I don't know. We'll find something. My mom's here. My mom's fruitcake. Half off. Free. So, yes, we decided we will have a post-holiday clearance sale. We're going to do it village-wide. So skip going to the mall. Don't have to go through all the crap that nobody wanted. You're going to come to Sharon Springs. You're going to have what?
40% off all Victorian and vintage, and 25% off all holiday items.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, we got to match that?
Yeah, bet.
I'm making this up. We're going to have up to 50% off. I know, I'm putting myself on the spot.
Yeah, challenge.
Jess, can we do up to 50% off on certain things? Okay, we're going to have up to 50% off select items, some holiday, some not.
Up to 50% off the fruitcake.
50% off the fruitcake, which means I owe you money. And Tony at the Black Hat is having 20% off, I think, holiday stuff. Joe Todd is having 50% off at the Finishing Touch. Massages there's a deal on massages. Room rates at the American and the Nash. Do you know if the New York is open? I think they're closed, so they won't have the room rates. Everything. So come to Sharon Springs. Don't go to the mall. Come here, spend a day, have lunch, cheap. American's gonna have dessert, like discount and everything, and shop here.
Yeah,
26
stay
or
for a
27.
discount, shop for a discount.
Yep.
Life is good.
It's a good vacation.
It's a good weekend.
Pay for your
Especially
vacation with a
after all of
discount.
the craziness of the holidays.
I know.
I stayed at the American last night, and I ate at the American last night. First time, first experience.
What do you think?
Eat at the American.
The treat.
It's really, really good.
What'd you have?
I had beef medallions smothered in lobster.
Oh my God! What, covered in gold? Like out?
No, but it really, and they use a full lobster tail. At least
yeah.
when I've seen it,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just
I
delicious.
know.
Yeah,
We gotta get over there. I didn't.
The only thing that could make it better is a little Jack Daniels and honey. You know, glaze. That would have been nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But I think we're really blessed. We've got great restaurants here in town for being so small.
Mm-hmm.
They all cater to just fresh food, buying it at the farms when they can. I mean, it would
Black
really...
Cat for lunch, amazing.
I had breakfast there.
He makes his own Reuben,
breakfast and lunches.
corned beef. That's
Cooks
great.
turkey breast every day for his sandwiches. Real turkey breast,
And
not
his
like
own
sliced
bread.
stuff. Yep, his own
His
bread.
raisin bread.
204 Maine uses local ingredients.
Darmali
great
beef.
Darmali beef, great contemporary cuisine, and then American classic good stuff.
Yeah, and then now there's
Steak.
a pub menu too. The burger is.
That's right, they have a
$1
burger.
for
It's
it.
amazing. I don't know where Mayor Doug is. Are they here?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they'll be in.
Are they?
I'm sure.
Oh wait, you say that like there's a.
Uh-oh.
She knows something.
Surprise guest.
No.
Is he going to be clothed?
Yep. You'll see what's under the kilt, maybe.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, if you see him, tell him to come in because I sent him an email. I haven't heard.
Oh well.
Are there big mayor and things going on?
He had a board meeting last night. And
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I know.
Is this Doug?
Doug.
Doug's the mayor.
Doug's in.
Did he ever come in last night after dinner for dinner? Doug.
He was
Garth
tending bar
was there,
last
I'm
night,
sure.
yeah.
Doug or Garth?
Doug was tending bar.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Okay. Dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
was.
Boy, I tell you,
When I first
mean,
moved.
if you have a choice between giving birth to triplets or being mayor of a small town, get the stirrups.
Yeah. Start looking at your toenails.
Yeah. Doug does an amazing job. You know, Sharon Springs, you all love it. It's the most wonderful place to visit. Like all small towns, we have disagreements, and you know, but unlike all small towns, we work together to solve them. And Mayor Doug is amazing at that.
His energy with the park, and now he'll be involved with the theater. And
His patience and just listening to everybody is amazing.
Yeah. But when you think about it, we're so small. The
Yeah.
population of 547 means there's only like 135 tax-paying entities in town,
Yes.
and that has to cover the sidewalks and the, people don't realize how much it costs to, and then plus payroll and. all
I know.
those- Not to get maudlin on
I know.
Christmas.
We should move our
Not to
business
get
somewhere else.
practical.
Maureen. What are we doing here?
We're making it grow and making it
Exactly.
good.
Maureen was. I might get this wrong. Were you the first lights back on Main Street?
Mm-hmm.
So I told y'all earlier about how the late 80s and 90s, there was no business on Main Street. Lights out. I mean, it was abandoned.
The Adler in the summer.
Okay.
But that's what we're.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, that was
No, it
hanging on.
doesn't.
Yeah, that was hanging on. But yeah, it was a ghost town. It was known as a ghost town. And Maureen was the first one to open a business back on Main Street. What year?
We bought the building in 94 and opened in the spring of 1997 with
that-
no heat. And you know, Y2K came and everybody's all upset about the computers. I got heat back there.
I know.
I'm good. My cash register goes to $1.90. I have to hit no sale. Yeah, and it pops up. So.
Did everyone think you were crazy?
Oh, absolutely. That's why we have the wall, because this with all the signatures on it. The Adler was open, and there were people from there were 9 languages spoken at one time in the Adler dining room. They were all concentration camp survivors that came here for the waters. So when we first opened, people said, "You're nuts to do that. You've got to be crazy." And we said, "No, there's really some interesting people that come." So when we were opening the following year, a couple came in from England and a couple came in from Australia, and we had Doug. We were a gift shop. Why should we have a guest book?
Right.
Yeah. You know, silly. So then we talked back and forth. I said, nobody's going to believe this. And the next day, a woman came in from Wales, and we handed her a pen, and we said, sign the wall. We figured we'd work around it. But since then, there's Rachel Ray, Governor Pataki, goes all the way up the hallway.
That's very cool.
People have gotten into the rooms now, so it's...
Did you get Chuck Schumer to sign it?
Yes.
Good.
He signed it. And we have every single state in the United States, and we have 35 countries, last count.
Did you see we had some...
And for a good time call.
Is it my number, Harold?
I'm not going to develop. You have to come into the shop and find it.
We had a family from Australia, or a group of people from Australia this week.
Yeah.
Good kids.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right, well,
thank you, Maureen.
Yeah, and thank God you do this.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
You
Christmas.
look exactly like my sister. I was looking for a picture of her because I wanted to show it to you because you
It's
look
the Irish
exactly
face. I
like my
can't,
sister.
you know, the map of what's on my face. So. Take care. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you. We'll see you post-Christmas. December 26th and
Yes.
27th. Come here.
Bye-bye.
All right.
So
Don't tell me you're tired. You want to go take a nap.
Yeah. This has been exhausting, all 20 minutes of it.
I can't even drink water.
Okay, everyone knows now Josh has a drinking problem.
It's just water, people. Just water.
So what else is there to talk
We're good?
about? Beekman Media. I think
Let's repeat it for people who didn't hear earlier. Oh, Under, where are you going? Under's leaving. She heard it. We got the green light for more issues of Beekman 1822 Almanac. So the next issue will be the spring summer coming up probably in May. And stay tuned because we're going to give you information on how to subscribe. You can subscribe through our website and to all future issues.
Absolutely.
Let's see what else is going on. Anybody have any questions? Let's see. Or you know what? We can take calls again. You want to put the... You know what? We really need calls. We're going to run out of time. We have no Arizona. We have no New Mexico. We have no Wyoming.
North and South Dakota.
North and South Dakota. They're stubborn. Nevada. I don't know why we don't have any North Carolina. My God, that's Brent's home state. We did get Maine.
No, I thought you had North Carolina last night.
Unless Brent didn't mark it.
Oh.
South Carolina, Mississippi, and Alabama. And Louisiana. So hopefully this is one of those states. The entire state, I hope. Hey, it's Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, who's...
Kat from New Jersey.
Wait, who is it?
Kat Lawrence from New Jersey.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You called last night, right?
I emailed you a little earlier, or I commented a little earlier because I was going to have to walk away and I just came back to see what was going on inside. Congratulations on the pickup of Almanac. That's awesome.
I know, isn't that great? You got the first one. You got the first one, right?
Yeah, I did. I actually figured it out as a couple of gifts for some friends as well.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. What do you think? Do you think you'll subscribe?
The style book.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we love putting that one together.
Yeah, I'm doing my kitchen this spring, so I've actually bookmarked a whole bunch of pages.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But listen, I wanted to just say thank you. You guys made me your Instagram artist for October, and you gave me unbelievable confidence, and I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Oh, that's great. I didn't put your name together with that. Those were great.
Yeah. So thankful for that. So that was just really awesome, and I wanted to just say thank you and Merry Christmas and all that good stuff for 2016.
Oh, well, thank you very much. And we wish the same for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Alrighty, have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, somebody was asking about something Maureen said about the reparations in the concentration camp survivors. Did you know about that?
No.
So, Sharon Springs is a spa town. Mm-hmm. And then when spas sort of shrunk in popularity, at the same time, Germany decided to offer reparations to after the war to concentration camp victims. So Germany paid for concentration camp victims to come to Sharon Springs to take the water. So there are actually reparation tickets in the Sharon Springs Museum.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's pretty cool.
I know. That's why I would love for some Jewish organization to come forward and help save the synagogue in town and some of the bathhouse memorabilia, because it's really important. It's the only spa in the United States that Germany approved.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'd love to say that. So much history goes. Like every winter, we lose a building. Somebody want to know what business Maureen has? It's Cobbler and Company. Somebody missed the 10 o'clock announcement. Let's just let her.
Just
let her think. No, the 10 o'clock announcement is that the almanac, the Beekman Almanac, is picked up for more issues. So there's going to be spring, summer, and fall, winter, and then maybe even more.
Oh.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Elise from Meredith.
Elise, hi,
Elise.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Awesome, what's going on?
Oh, well, I don't know. I've fallen into, a Beekman 1802 holiday marathon hole, and I can't get out.
It's oddly addicting, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. And I love the almanac, and I'm so proud of our partnership with you guys.
I know, we are so excited. What do you think about getting picked up for more issues?
I hope it goes forward. Did they put more issues out?
Yep.
Is that a done deal?
Done deal.
Got a green light.
Oh, great! Fantastic. And I gotta get myself back up to see you guys again.
I know. Are you based in Des Moines or are you based in New York?
I'm based in New York. I live in Chappaqua.
Oh my God, we're neighbors.
Yeah, who's that?
Jay McGill. I work with Brent and Josh on the Almanac.
Yeah, Jay is he's heading up the Beekman Media, including the magazine.
I know, Jay. I linked in with you earlier this week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are neighbors. I was thinking it sounds like. What town are you in?
Chappaqua.
Oh, you're in Chappaqua.
Yeah.
Oh.
King Street.
We're gonna get together. I'm gonna reach out to you after the holidays so we can connect.
Great.
Yeah, I'm right on 117. Did you guys see our house? My house was on the cover of Better Homes and Gardens, the March issue this year.
Oh, no, but now I'm going to look it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll send you guys a copy. Eddie Ross did the story.
Oh, we love Eddie.
I love Eddie, too.
How's he? Have you seen him recently?
I'm going to see him later today, and then we're going to actually get together for the holidays. We're having our holiday luncheon on the 3rd of January.
Oh, fantastic.
My wife and him and Jason, the 4 of us are getting together, and we're going to have a little holiday brunch on the 3rd of January.
Well, tell him we said hi. He has a new book out, too.
He certainly does.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
He does. And we did, it's so funny, we did a live show, BHG Live, that we produced in our TV studio, and Eddie was our host.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can see it on our BHG Lives Better YouTube channel.
Oh, how'd he do?
He did fantastic.
I bet he did. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. And then, are we gonna come do a TV show with you?
You know what? Don't get me started. I might. I would love that.
We're there. You probably want me more than Brent, but sadly he's part of the deal.
I want you both. It's a package deal.
Yeah, it's good to. I make him look so much better.
Great.
More
well,
palatable.
Listen, it was great chatting with you guys.
Well, you too. Thank you, and hopefully we'll get to work together more directly.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to you and Jade. I'd love to meet you, and then I'm definitely gonna come back up, and maybe I'll bring Cindy and the kids back, and come back and visit again. I can't wait to see the furniture showroom.
Oh, great! Yes.
You'll have to clean all the people that are sleeping.
I know. Right now it's all full of workers sleeping, but.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see it. All right, well, have a great rest of your show, and I'll be watching, and I look forward to the concluding Jingle Balls.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. So that reminds me. Everybody tune in at 6:45 for a Sharon Jones. What do you call it when they come back? Encore.
Encore. There you go.
Yes, and we'll be doing
And the finale.
the finale. Yes.
The grand finale.
Boy, it keeps getting better and better. The grand finale encore. All right. Good to talk to you.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Lisa.
Bye.
It's so funny. I had no idea she lived in the
I
same
know.
town. Yeah.
That reminded me of something. Oh, you know who we got to thank? Advertisers.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
So, okay, here's the deal. When you start a new magazine, you know, magazines are partially paid for by advertising. Very big deal. When you start a new magazine, you approach people to buy an ad, they're like, why? How do we know people are going to buy your magazine? So you get turned down a lot. We, however, we've got amazing partners who had a lot of faith in Beekman, and took out several ads, really nice ads. So we're really incredibly grateful to Overstock.com. And Overstock.com, not just because they took an ad out, but because they have a program called Farmers Market. You can read about it on our site. There's a Q&A on our site. They offer locally grown farm produce from your region to your door. So they're doing great things for farmers.
And artisanal baked goods, too.
Artisanal baked goods,
yep.
Fruit, vegetables. I mean, it's amazing. Fruit baskets. Actually, you should go on right now. If you're worried about shipping, time, and go on Overstock.com, check out the farmers market. I bet you can still get local baskets of things. Oh, and there's a sweepstakes. You go on Beekman1802.com on the sidebar. There's a thing called Overstock.com sweepstakes. What's the name of it? I'm punch drunk now.
Farm to table. No, farm.
Farm to you?
Farm to you.
Farm to you sweepstakes. Guess what? Yes, if you win that, Brent and I are going to come to your house. Yes, your house, and cook dinner using Overstock.com products.
And stay no more than a week and a half.
We're not doing dishes. That is not part of the sweepstakes. It's in the legal print. But yeah, so if you go to our website, on the side, Overstock.com, Farm to You sweepstakes, we'll come and cook you dinner at your house. Is it continental U.S.?
Continental U.S.
Continental
yeah.
U.S.
So,
Okay.
Sorry, Hawaii and Alaska.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Hawaii this time.
Oh, it is open to Cuban residents.
And then, of course, we have Target. Great partners. They took out an ad. Country Inns and Suites. Another amazing partner. We have a huge deal with their amenity line. We're redesigning amenities for them coming up this year. Have you stayed at one recently?
No, I have never. Actually, yes, I did. I stayed at my somebody's wedding. My niece's wedding.
Oh, really?
I stayed at one. Yeah.
So Country Inn and Suites, they did an incredible redesign. So contemporary, stylish, and their breakfast. Like they have a hot breakfast. I dread hotel hot breakfast because the promise is always much more than the delivery. They have a really good hot breakfast. And that all came about because it was a Beekman neighbor who worked for Country Inn and Suites.
Yeah, there's one in Milford.
In Milford?
I've never stayed there, but there is one in Milford.
They're great. They went through this great redesign.
Time Warner Business Class?
Time Warner Business Class. You guys, you've seen the commercials. They've been partners of ours for 2 years. They're the reason you're getting this video feed. Getting broadband to rural areas is not easy. Trying to run a company in a village with a population of 547, a lot of infrastructure issues. Cable is not one of them. So they do all our phones, our internet, something else.
TV, right?
Well, they do our TV at home. This is business class. I mean, they basically take care of everything business. You buy something from us, it goes to Time Warner Cable. Amazing, reliable. Anything goes wrong, they're here in minutes. And the greenhouse?
Hartley Botanic. They're our first international advertiser. They're a UK-based company, and they have beautiful greenhouse structures.
I want one so bad.
Well, we're trying to work on that.
I want to buy one.
Well, we're thinking they should just put it up as a display here for.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
For the whole northeast region.
Wait, everybody gets to come visit?
Everyone gets to come visit.
I'll do it.
And kick the tires.
I'll do it for a greenhouse. Those are beautiful too. I was trying to find.
Evine Live.
Do you know where they are in there?
Yeah.
Fine, because the greenhouse are beautiful. And then finally Evine Live, been an amazing partner this year. A lot of you actually were introduced to us this year through Evine Live. Fantastic. Look at that greenhouse. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Are you zooming in on that?
Yeah.
That is what I want. Can I have that? I really love this.
If I can get that for you, I'm a much better salesman than I thought I was.
I kind of, wouldn't it be great to have one of those on John's house? Like, standing off of John's house? Because he would just love me coming over every morning and things up. Oh, you want one too? Yes. Okay,
we're taking orders.
Yeah, we'll just take orders.
Yeah.
That's the reason they advertise, is to actually sell things.
You'll get me one?
I'll see what I can do.
And they've already asked about the next issue.
Have they?
Yes.
They're fantastic. Where are they based? The UK?
UK.
Do they have a US?
I'm sure they have a distributorship here. I'm not sure.
I'd love to go meet and see them.
I'll find out for you.
Okay. And then, like I said, Evine Live, great partners. Hope to do more with them this year. They've helped us work with our soap makers so that we can make more and offer to it at great values because they order such volume. So we love them too. So again, all of our advertisers in the Almanac took a big leap of faith with us and believe in the same things that we believe in the same things you believe in. So it's not even advertising, we think of it as a partnership.
Well, and you're in most of the ads too.
I know. Cover girl. All right, well, we're getting some customers. This is like a live studio audience. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi. We're live on YouTube today.
Oh, are you? I saw you on HSN.
Well, yeah. Today right now we're beaming out live to people all over the country.
To dozens of people all around the world.
Yeah, we're filming. This is the camera right now. Don't worry, you're not on camera. You're the studio audience.
Okay.
So just
watch
clap
for the applause sign.
Yeah, clap and laugh every once in a while. Hi. All right, let's take a call. I don't want to hold you up.
Well, I do have another appearance I have to make, so just you need to let me know when.
If you wanted to, you can whenever you're ready.
Okay. Goodbye, all. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Josh. It's Shelly.
Hey, Shelly. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, thank God. Funny. I mean, how embarrassing would that be if we didn't have anyone from Carolina?
Well, my mom and I came up to see you guys, and we met Brent the day after your wedding.
Wait, what was he doing? Was he on a date?
No, he's not on a date. However, we would have taken him out. But we hung out with the guys across the street and stayed the night at the hotel. It was wonderful.
Oh, at the American you were?
Absolutely.
It's the funnest place to stay, isn't it?
It's the fun place to stay, and the food is out of this world.
Yes, we've been getting testimonials all morning.
My mom's from the Mohawk Valley, so she's very excited about what everybody in that town has done to bring it back to life.
Well, it's about you're in North Carolina now, but your mom's from the Mohawk Valley?
Yeah, my mom's from Ilion near Utica.
I'm telling you, the Mohawk Valley is the next Hamptons. Oh, well, thank you. Are you going to be able to come up anytime soon?
Hopefully in the summer, we'll be headed up for our annual trip.
Good.
We'll come and stay again. Maybe we'll run into you this time.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, my mom has an autographed copy of The Bucolic Plague.
and we love you guys.
Well,
and we will be subscribers.
Thank you very much.
And onion jam on pizza with goat cheese is to die for.
Oh, seriously. Look, we have a customer right here. She's like, yep, I want that. I know. We sold out of onion jam. Can you believe it?
Wow, that's great.
I can't believe it.
I know. We have sold out of so much stuff this holiday season. We're so grateful for everybody. And that reminds me, anybody that needs to order something, today's it. Today's the last day to order.
Yep.
Not forever, but.
Oh yeah, no, not forever. For a holiday delivery.
Talking stuffers last minute.
Oh, did you?
Yes, just a few minutes ago. So.
Oh, good. We got a full crew in back. I mean, like everybody we know is working in back to get the orders out today, to get them in the mail today. We had 5 mail trucks come yesterday. 5.
That's amazing.
It
I'm so
really
happy
is.
for all of you.
And you know what's great?
Everything.
Because all of that, because 90% of everything that we sell is made by artisans in this region. Every dollar spent in those 5 mail trucks stayed in this region.
And how many of those people were not able to do what they're doing now full time before you guys came along and did this?
Oh, I mean, so many. We've got artisans that can do this full time, can support themselves off of what they're doing here. A lot of art, and some artisans don't want to. They want to keep it as a hobby, and so we really work with the artisans to figure out how much do they want to sell. Do they want to sell just on the website? Do they want to sell just in the store? Do they want to sell to Target or Williams-Sonoma? So we always work with the artisans to figure out how much they want to do. But if they,
wonderful that rather than telling them what you need, asking them what they need. That's so rare in our economy.
well, honestly, that came because we made mistakes in the beginning. Because we originally we assumed that every artisan wanted to grow big, and we learned early on that some people really want to. They have a passion for their craft and they don't want to turn it into a job. And so we learned early on to work with the artisans and figure out what they want to do first, because otherwise it doesn't work for anyone, right?
That's very smart. Very smart. I also just wanted to do a plug for, I've been volunteering with LGBTQ youth for years, and I am very, very, very proud of you guys being national and speaking out and showing the love.
Oh, thank you so much for volunteering. I mean, LGBTQ has come such a long way, especially LGBTQ youth and the services they need. So thank you so much for that. And there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, especially in rural areas.
Yeah, we're finding in rural areas and also with certain religious communities as well.
Yeah.
But it's so important. I don't have kids, but I've had 4 kids live with us who would have been on the streets in Charlotte. And so when I can turn on a TV show like The Beekman Boys and show them, or Amazing Race, and show them that it doesn't have to be a life of misery, that you can be out and people will support you, that's been a huge thing for me to be able to show them. So thank you very much for doing that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we've always been really pleasantly surprised. A lot of journalists and things have asked us, like, oh, it must have been so hard to move to a small town in a rural area and be accepted as a gay couple. And we always say we have never had a single problem in our area. We realize we're fortunate and that other people do, but sometimes the media doesn't give small towns enough credit for that they are as accepting and diverse as they are.
And they don't want to. They only want to. Lots of times, journalists want to report the bad news, not the good news.
Exactly. No, we have a great community. We have LGBT kids that go to prom here, in our tiny little town, and
that's awesome.
We're really proud of it.
Yay!
Yeah. And absolutely nobody is treated any better. I'd like to get preferential treatment sometimes, but I don't.
You just get preferential treatment because you're who you are.
Yeah. Preferential is one word for it.
I think that maybe next year you should bring the fishbowl bra onto the show.
The fishbowl bra, I can't tell you how many people in town here want me to bring out Aqua. I'm not going to bring her out unless she shocks somebody. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
by. Oh, we've got lots of nice comments here. All of your things are beautifully made and crafted. Thank you very much. The artisans, thank you. You think a bell should be rung for every time something sells out? We'd be going deaf at this point. I guess I want to remind people, today's the last day to order if you want stuff delivered for the holidays. And also order $100 or more today. You get the premiere edition of the Almanac with our signature. And now that we know that we've been greenlit for more and more issues, now it actually is a premiere edition. We sort of took a leap of faith when we put premiere issue on there. We're like, okay, cross fingers, worked. So now it actually is. Christina Bermudez, oh hey, I'll see if I can help with Jewish organizations that can help save the synagogue, maybe the UGA Federation of New York. I would so appreciate that. There's so much Jewish history in Sharon Springs that needs to be saved. Neither Brent or I have Jewish backgrounds or Jewish relatives, so we don't have a lot of knowledge about the organizations and help that might be out there. So if anybody can help us save some of the Jewish history here in Sharon Springs, it's amazing. Oh, Shirley, yes, you miss Farmer John. He was here a long time, but his hip, he had to go home. Midnight Meadows, when I first looked at the magazine, I didn't even think there was advertising. It fit right into the whole Beekman Tasteful concept. Did you think that too, Amy?
I did too, yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking for the Target ad at one point. I'm like, what?
It blends
it's a
in
recipe.
so well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, that's because they work with us and they're like, oh, what would other Beekman neighbors want in the magazine? So hopefully we can keep that up. Karen Bowers is one of my new holiday traditions. Thank you very much. This is one of our holiday traditions too, right? Please, what is the name of the book and the author? What book were we talking about? I don't know. Not sure which book you're talking about. Hello boys, Donald and Paul say hello from Florida. And you're ordering, thank you. I hear them in the back packing up your order right now. How are the goats doing? They're great. They're all pregnant at the moment. They'll start giving birth, John's at the end of the first week in February, which is early. Now that we have the salad dressing at Target with the Chev cheese, John needs as much milk as he can. Linda, would be nice to have the gardening blog again. I know, it's so nice to see beautiful gardens done by well-known horticulturalists, but maybe a more local, average gardener focus that anyone can do. Yes, Linda, we need to pay attention to our site again. We know we haven't had time, but we do want to relaunch the Beekman website sometime early next year. You know what, Amy? I need a hat or something. What do I have in my little bag? Where's that? Is that bushel basket somewhere? Hang on, I get it. Don't mess up the cords. Hi, who's there? I'm sorry, who is this?
Tim from Lansdale.
Tim's from Lansdale. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Lansdale where?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, fantastic.
Cool. Yes, I'm just calling to say Merry Christmas. And who's this?
This is Josh.
Oh, Josh. Okay, I thought I'm sort of watching and...
Oh yeah, there's a delay on the computer, so don't pay attention to the computer.
I'm calling. Well, we've been to your place a couple times.
I'm sure.
I'm calling you to talk about your almanac.
Oh, you like the almanac? I hope you like it.
Yes. Yes, we picked it up in our local shop race a few months ago. So we don't have an opportunity to get it signed by you, but my first thought is, wow, you guys aren't going to really stay in business too long publishing a magazine of this quality.
Oh, that's what a nice thing to say. Yeah, we agonized about the paper.
And marketing my whole working career, I can appreciate what a quality magazine you guys put together. The artwork and the photographs are outstanding. The one thing that I really like is its readability. Another very large kitchen magazine or cooking book magazine, which has sort of a French name to it. Their print is so tiny and small, and I'm a senior citizen, and for us, to read all that, the copy is something very important, and your fonts out is very clear, very legible.
Well,
and the whole book is very personable, which you guys always are in meeting you in person. Everybody always says the same thing. It's just you two are so level-headed, loving guys.
Well,
and it comes across in your magazine.
Well, you're gonna make me blush. Yeah, we worked really hard on the magazine, and what we learned, we didn't work in the magazine business before. Brent had, a little bit of experience at Martha, but he didn't work in the magazines. But what we learned was, most big magazines out there have editors and deputy editors and senior deputy editors and all that. And we're like, let's just get down and do the work. We don't need a whole that big of a team of people. So we just worked really hard, and that helped bring the cost down. And then we could put that cost back into the paper quality. So we're really proud of it. I'm glad you liked it.
No, it is. It's like you say, it's a book that's meant to be kept. It's not another magazine. I can see where it's like you're meant to put on your shelf and refer to it. You got great recipes. And the nice thing about when you do give your recipes, I also think when you post them online, you're really basically talking to the person, rather than being very cut and dry and very sterile. And we don't need your personal comments about this particular part of the recipe. Everybody comes across as being personable and trying to communicate with your reader and that sort of person. So you guys are really great in that area. Appreciate what you guys do for everybody.
Well, thank you. You're super kind. I could stay here and be complimented all day. This is wonderful. No, just kidding. Hey, what are you doing for Christmas?
Well, we're having a couple friends over for Christmas Eve for dinner, and then we're going to a friend's house for Christmas Day dinner. So, just nothing too big, just pretty on the quiet side. So.
Oh, well, I hope you have fun, and I hope I get to see you again up here soon.
Yes, we were there. We were there 2 years ago, and we enjoyed it so much. We came back last year, and we actually got on the farm tour on Sunday morning. When I got to meet your dad and mom out there, and Farmer John, and toured your little place. Hope you made use of your pear tree.
Oh yes.
When we were there, they were overloaded with pears and were ripening up. So I hope you made something out of those.
We made pear butter.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want to thank you for what you've done for us, and Merry Christmas to you, Brent, and your whole crew there.
Well, thank you very much. Merry Christmas, you guys, and we'll see you again soon.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Okay, bye. Okay, we have a very special guest. Are you gonna switch the cameras? Because can you swivel because Brent wanted to get this special guest on the jiggle machine. So let's see. I'm gonna come over there. Let's see what we can see. I'm gonna talk loud because I don't know if people can hear. This is still the microphone, right? Yeah. I'm not sure I can see, but everybody, look who's in town. Hi, Santa. Okay.
How are you?
So Brent said,
yes,
I needed to see whether or not you actually jiggle like a bowl full of jelly. Do you?
The over/under on that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. I need to see if I can move this without breaking it. Maybe I'll just move it this way. I'll move the whole thing.
By the way,
yeah.
Brent told me what he wanted for Christmas, but I decided instead I'm going to get him a new attitude.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Boy, he needs that. Non-returnable.
That's right.
Okay, Santa.
How's this contraption work? This is great because I wasn't able to make it to the gym this morning.
Yeah. So this is called Jingle Your Bells. So, have you guys ever seen one of these?
No.
You've seen them on TV, right?
Yeah, right.
So we're going to see if Santa really jiggles like a bowl full of jelly. All right, put your head in here.
You think I'm getting through there?
Put your head in here.
Okay, and the arms too?
Yep.
All right.
Oh my goodness, wait. You've got your camera?
What we're filming here.
Okay, well.
Oh, you want to film? I don't have it. Do you want to get yours?
Yeah.
Okay, now stand up straight.
Thank you. I was hoping I didn't have to stay like that.
Okay. Ready? Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Are you going to judge this for me, right?
Ho, 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 ho,
Bowl full of jelly?
Oh,
what do we think?
You're gonna have a floor full of jelly in a minute. Holy.
Come here. Come here.
Oh.
I won't make you go on.
Oh. Oh.
Is this jelly?
Oh, this is called Santa with benefits.
It's a bowl full of jelly. Have you been good this year?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
No bowl for you. That's good. Oh, a nice thing to do here, jelly.
You're jingling your bell.
I am. Indeed.
All right, we're getting a video. You got this way. Did you have lunch? Yeah.
You're gonna find out in a minute, young
Am I
man.
gonna have your lunch? Are you getting this, Amy? Yeah. All right.
I want one of these.
It's kind of comfortable, right?
I want one of these.
I know.
I'm gonna tell Mrs. Claus. This is on my list.
Mrs. Claus has one. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, please.
Family hour.
This is looking good.
Oh, you got good videos? All right.
I was just about to do the Macarena.
Yeah. Okay, now getting out's hard. Lean forward again.
Here we go.
That's the best way. There you go.
Oh, that was fun.
Did you think that was funny, Under? Did you think that was funny? You did, right? You need something, don't you? I bet you need to go out. Okay, this is. Jackie. Under.
I know, it got me in the mood too.
She's a girl dog, but it doesn't stop her.
I was impressed with your operation back there, Josh.
Oh, were you?
I invited them all up to the North Pole when they're done here.
Better than elves?
What's that?
Better than elves?
Yeah, well, taller.
Taller?
Yeah.
Well, come here. I'm going to have someone interview you.
Can I get through there, or do I have to come around? Probably
Oh, maybe come around.
All right.
Yeah. You're going to interview Santa.
I'm going to interview Santa?
Yep. Come on here.
Encore performance.
I gotta take Under out. She needs to go out. So Santa, why don't you sit here?
All right.
Go ahead and sit there and introduce yourself and ask Santa any question you want.
I get to ask Santa?
You get to ask Santa.
Yeah.
Yes. You're a little too big for the lap, though, young man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Give me that phone and I'll make sure it doesn't ring.
There you go. Well, Santa.
You look exhausted.
I'm having a great time.
I'm sure you are. Yeah. Well,
we're
that
trying.
explains where the rest of that flask went. Yeah.
We're trying to prepare for your big day. And
Well, I appreciate it. We need all the help we can get.
we feel like little elves here.
Well, you're much bigger than elves, but that's great. And certainly, when you're done here, we need your help in the North Pole.
Well, I like.
There's a bus.
I love the cold, so sign
There's
me
a
up.
bus, that shuttle bus that'll pick you up here.
Okay.
Take you
right up front.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Like I said, I can actually see you guys from my back porch, so you're not that far away.
That's good to know.
Good.
Wait, you see everything?
Yeah, well, we'll talk later about that.
Okay. Okay.
So, how much longer do you have? How many more packages you got to go?
Quite a few.
See, it's much easier for our elves because all they got to do is dump them in the back of the sleigh. They don't have to wrap them or any of that stuff.
Well, we don't have quite the transportation system you have.
You do. Yeah.
We're working on it, but it may be a while.
Okay. Well, if you need any tips, let me know. Yeah.
I'm sure.
I have a whole slew of consultants that'd be happy to come down and.
Josh and Brent will probably be calling you first.
Well, Brent's actually one of them. Yeah. He's about the right size too. No.
Oh.
No. Oh, I hope he's not watching this. So.
I don't see any comments, so I think we're good.
Okay. Well, that could be good or bad. I think I'm still shaking actually.
We could hear you in the other room.
You could hear me jingling, could you? Yeah.
Those were jolly rings.
Yeah. They were indeed. I wish they'd stop now, though. So, what are you going to do when all this is done? Sleep for a week?
No, just keep right on going.
Yeah? Okay, well, that's good. Glad to hear it. I'm sure they're paying you double overtime.
Oh, absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely.
That's good, which means you're up to almost minimum wage, right?
Well, what do you pay the
I know these guys. I know. Are you kidding me? All the cocoa they can drink. And a candy cane or two.
They do know what wages are, right?
Hmm?
They do know about wages.
You may want to keep that to yourself.
Okay. You better tell us about this. before
That
we
would
get
be
on the
naughty
bus.
if you blew the lid off of that box. There'd be nothing but fruitcake and coal for you.
Oh no. Well, I can heat with the coal at least.
You don't need it this year. I'm sweating like a lady wrestler here. Are you kidding me? Holy cow.
I haven't even let my beard get as full as yours, and I'm sweating.
Yeah, well, you should.
Under.
There he is. Or is Under he or she? She. That's a great name for a dog.
You can't tell by the slick tie?
No, I really can't. I'm gender neutral in most cases.
Well, has Under sat on your lap yet?
Under has not sat on my lap yet. I don't know if I got enough lap for Under. You know, too many cookies and milk.
Speaking of cookies and milk, I heard you put a request in for a very special chocolate chip cookie earlier.
I did?
Yes. Well, a certain dough that...
Oh,
Mr.
yes,
Brett
yes.
has put online.
Yes, the type that can only be cooked up in a easy bake oven. Because the light bulb doesn't get hot enough to really cook it all the way through, so they're nice and gooey. And you got to follow it down with the salted caramel hot chocolate from Big Man 1802.
It's almost criminal to cook cookie dough, isn't it? It has to be that nice.
I usually just
dough.
eat it right off, like a stick of butter. You know, I just
pretty much
chew on it. Yeah, which explains the growth. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yep. Chocolate chips.
Didn't your mother ever tell you never touch a man there? Especially one in a red suit. I mean, come on. So. I wish someone would call. I'd love to talk to children.
I think Josh took the phone.
I believe you ran away with your phone.
Oh well, he's talking to children now. I'm looking to see if there's any questions.
That's exactly what I was doing, and I don't see any.
Well, we're real live wires here, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Man.
Well, I didn't know I was going to have a private session with Santa here.
You know, I could see where people were falling asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. Come on, folks! It's 11 o'clock.
Well, maybe when lunch comes around, they'll start calling in.
Maybe. Are they falling behind without you back there?
Oh, I don't know. No, they got it.
Do you care?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll close the door and then you can tell me the truth.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yes, we've been doing everything we can to get things out the door.
Well, I know
quickly as
everything
possible.
I've ordered from here, which has been quite a bit, because I get a lot of requests, have been making it on time. So thank you to you guys for all your dedicated hard work, and thank you to the U.S. Postal Service, which I never thought I'd say. But they're doing a great job in this case, and keep up the good work.
You know, we have an item that's for those people on the not so nice but not so naughty list.
Oh, what's that?
It's called lump of coal.
Lump of coal.
Have you seen the...
Oh, is that the soap?
Yes.
Oh!
So, if you have those people that are
in
between.
Tweeners, as we
Yeah,
say?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So it's kind of like, you've been naughty, but here's something to clean your act up with?
Very, very good. Very good.
Yeah. I used to be a copywriter.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah. Worked with Josh at the agency. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I do between Christmas gigs. Yeah.
So the elves pretty much take care of things when you're...
You may have seen some of my commercials. Keebler?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Some of my peeps work on them as extras. You know, they need to make ends meet too. So.
Well, is that where some of your cookie supply comes from?
Well, it is, as a matter of fact. But you know, this time of year, I'm so jacked up on caffeine and sugar. I have to really cut back on the cookies. So I'm asking people this year to do fudge brownies instead. I think that.
Okay.
Yeah. That might be a little nice change of pace.
Could do mocha fudge brownies.
Oh, there you go. But then I'd have to jingle a lot more. We'll work it off.
Well, I wouldn't want you to be too caffeine deprived.
Yeah.
Especially when it really counts. People are depending on you.
Well, it is true. It's the December 26th crash is kind of a real thing, though. You know.
How long do you sleep after that?
Usually till about Halloween. Yeah.
So Halloween, and then you work on some copyright material, and then
I do a little freelancing, and then I get in the shop right around Thanksgiving, and then it's you know, up to the wall from that point on. And I like stopping down here because it's just a short hop from where we are. So I come by and see what's new on the shelves and see how we can replenish our stuff that we can't make up there. We have you guys make for us, and it's good. It's good partnership. Good partnership. Yep.
I'm glad we could help.
You know, you keep up the good work.
You too.
Yeah. Now, where the hell did Josh go?
I have no idea. I think he's taking a well-deserved break.
Well, you know, I'm not getting paid scale for this.
And there he is.
So.
Good or bad?
Huh?
Oh.
Good or bad?
Good.
All right.
Good.
All right.
He was nice. He wasn't naughty.
No.
I'm not getting him a new attitude for Christmas.
No, just Brent.
Just Brent.
Good luck with that. He's hard to fit.
I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's staying character.
Yeah. Cool. So Santa.
Yes.
What? I don't know what he asked you. Did you ask any good questions?
No.
Terrible.
Not really. I mean, but you know,
terrible interviewer.
You know, George Stephanopoulos will not have to worry about his day job.
Yeah. Well, how about that Russian crisis? How do you feel about that?
Well, I think the fact that Putin has endorsed Trump for president, I think that's a good step in the right direction.
It's a step in a direction.
It's a step into something.
Somebody is stepping into something. Yeah, definitely.
Good enough for Putin, good enough for us, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Standard issue questions.
Yep. Nothing sexual in nature.
What happens in the privacy of 7 billion people's bedrooms is your own business. So, chimneys, what happens if you don't have one?
Have you ever tried squeezing through a radiator?
It's
tough.
It's tough.
No, there's some magic we don't like to divulge.
Okay.
There are some things that
why, competition?
Well, there's Harry Hanukkah, you know, we don't like to give any of our trade secrets out to him. There's the Easter Bunny, you know, they can find their own rabbit hole. I don't have to tell them.
I mean, you have a terrible business plan. I'm just saying. So I don't think you have to worry about competition. You're giving stuff away.
Well, that's a good point. Well, you know, like you, we're a nonprofit organization, and
you have investors.
Yeah. So we have a number of angel investors actually that help us out.
Yeah.
And so getting back to your chimney thing, you know, I stayed last night over at the American.
Yeah.
And they got to do something about that chimney.
The chimney's terrible.
Oh, it's filthy. I
landed in your bags.
Oh no, I landed in the fireplace and I looked like a chocolate mess, for crying out loud.
Oh, that's terrible.
If it wasn't for the dry cleaner in town that opened up their doors for me, I wouldn't be here today.
Look like this.
No.
Yeah, you got to look rough by the time December 26th appears, or December 25th, the morning of the 25th. You got to look terrible.
I have a bag full of stain sticks I bring with me.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yes, yeah, and that's so I clean up
every time.
I clean up after every time.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
Blot, don't rub.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, you know, this is hard to replace.
Yeah, what is it, like 500 years old?
Kind of smells like it right about now.
You were in high school.
What's that?
Did you wear it in high school?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, yeah, this was my gym outfit.
Okay, what other questions do we have? So there's a chimney issue. There's the standard. How the heck do you get to 7 billion homes?
Again, trade secret. Trade secret. You know, nobody can do what I do. I mean, the Easter Bunny, close maybe.
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy. Not every kid loses their teeth on the same night, so Tooth Fairy has.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean they amortize it over the whole year.
He's got it easy.
Yeah, but me and the reindeer, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's tough. But a lot of
we
people,
start feeding them chocolate-covered caffeine beans.
And they go
right now, so that by the time
we have the coffee chocolate bark.
I'll have to take some of that with me
going.
because I'll feed some of that to Rudolph.
Yeah.
And his nose will be glowing till May.
Stay away from the cruciferous vegetables with the reindeer.
We did run into that patch once, and
Exhaust.
it was a messy trip the rest of the way. Yeah.
Big exhaust problems.
Yeah. We flew faster though.
Just a terrible trip. So so getting around the world, and what else did people ask of Santa? Well, I mean, clearly you're old. Do you foresee this as an ongoing thing? Do you see a succession of any sort?
Old is a relative term.
No, you're old.
No, I'm
really not relative at all in your case.
I consider myself middle-aged for someone expecting to live to 1,000.
But that's your plan?
Yeah. I mean, you know, with the science today and my sizable income, I figure I could make it till these days.
So you believe in science?
In magical science, yes.
Okay, I was gonna say science doesn't believe in you, so I'm just saying.
Well, screw that.
Yeah, their kids do.
Yeah, of course, and they're much more important than science.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
And Mrs. Claus, how's she doing?
She's doing fine. She's doing fine.
She's good.
She's much better ever since she got one of those machines.
Oh, the Jingle Bells machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks she looks pretty hot.
Yeah, I can't get her away from that.
Yeah, she looks hot.
Yeah.
And the kids?
Do
you have kids? I don't know.
Do you not read? No, I don't. All the children of the world are my kids.
They're all your. Wow, you are busy.
Yeah. What's the name of the guy in Utah that had the show?
Oh yeah.
He's got nothing on me.
Nothing. That's pretty busy. Let's see what else is going on. The reindeer are all good.
Reindeer are good.
Have you ever thought about goats? I mean, just as a passing consideration. Reindeer, they seem expensive. Maybe
Is there such a thing as a rain goat?
You can train goats to do really most anything.
I'll have to put that in the suggestion box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never hear of a goat getting hit by a car. Deer get hit by a car all the time.
Well, deer.
Yeah, goats are pretty smart. Don't insult the deer.
Well, I was just gonna say they're not. I mean, I could insult them; they wouldn't even know it.
They're that dim.
Yeah, they're a little on the. Yeah.
But they work for cheap.
They're not the brightest bulb in the box, if you know what I mean.
But profit margin. Goats expensive. Plus, you have to milk the goats. Do you milk reindeer?
Well, you can try.
I don't like it.
I wouldn't advise it. Well, how do you think I got this scar?
This has been very enlightening. I mean, at least for you and I.
and the now no viewers that are still watching.
Oh, so we have questions. Santa, can you tell me what time you'll be going by Connecticut so they can wait?
Connecticut. I'm trying to think. That's East Coast time, right?
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. So that will be 2:07:30 in the morning.
2:07:30. Put it in your iPhones.
2:07:30.
2:07.
So 2:07 and a half.
Really precise.
Well, you know, I can do the whole state in about 45 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
All of Connecticut?
Sure.
It's a pretty populous state.
I'm a pretty populous guy.
Well, there's actually quite a few bad people in Connecticut. So, you know, you skip a good percentage.
It's all those Democrats, you know.
So they get extra.
No, well,
yeah,
extra coal.
Boy, Santa getting political.
No, there's not a political bone in Santa's body.
Oh, wait, a little sample?
Mm-hmm. These are potential cheeses for our subscriptions.
Oh, Santa, you get to judge.
So, this is...
I don't know if my system can handle anything but cookies, but
yeah.
I'll try.
This is a tasting of cheeses that we're going to do. Oh, perfect timing.
Cheese.
Santa came for cheese?
Okay, so...
I got my...
Your fanny shaped?
And my, you know what's jingle.
Your bells jingle?
Yes.
Okay, this is,
This is about each of the cheese in the maker.
Oh, Anders, happy to see you.
Yes, I see.
Anders would have been happy to see me about 3 times live.
Oh, by the way, I ran into your parents.
Oh, yeah?
Last night, yes.
Oh, bad.
No,
They're not my parents.
They're lovely people. Lovely people. I'm
just
shocked that you sprung from their loins. I mean, they're just lovely people.
Anders like cheese.
But please do tell your mother that I found the bourbon she was asking for.
Oh.
I just can't find it in the quantity she's looking for.
Oh,
So-
the amount.
That's common. We
Well, bring her what you can.
I will. I'll do my best.
She
but,
hasn't been that good, so.
So the case and a half is out of the question.
Oh no, she doesn't need that. I mean,
Okay.
that'll last her till the 6th or 7th of January.
Oh, okay. Well, don't want to overdo it.
So this is a good time to talk about subscriptions. This is something you should look into. Under's onto something. Maybe the reindeer.
He may have spotted one of my elves outside.
Was that what it is?
Yes. They're not dog friendly.
Going crazy. Time to talk about subscriptions. So, if you, like we said, if you don't order today, too late. So if you order today, by the end of the day, did Andre have an accident? A big accident? Oh, somebody fed or something.
That might have been me. I'm sorry.
Have Brent take care of it. She might need to go home. I don't know what's going on. Why are we doing this?
I don't know, but you got.
I got cheese in front of me.
You got 8 more hours of this.
Is it? Oh
I'm eating some cheese.
It's not even noon yet. Oh my god.
I'm eating some cheese.
And then you're out of here. You're back to work.
I'm blowing back to North Pole. Yeah.
Okay, so subscriptions. If you haven't ordered today, today's the last day to order gifts. So order gifts. If you don't want to order today, if you want to be a procrastinator, you can order subscriptions. Last year we started our cheese subscription of the month, and it's a new cheese, a micro batch cheese, made by small producers. You can't get their cheese, they can't make it big enough to go wholesale or go into stores. So we find these amazing little producers, and every month you get a bag of cheese. It's $50 a month, or you can buy 6-month or 12-month subscription. And every month you get a new surprise cheese bag, and then like a condiment or something that goes with the cheese bag, or goes with the cheese. So that's, if you go on our site and you look for subscriptions, you'll find the cheese subscription. There's a beauty box subscription where every 3 months you get a new box of different beauty items, bath and beauty items, mostly new stuff that we haven't even tried out yet. And then there's a gourmet food one where you will get surprise gourmet food things, new things that we're thinking about trying. And that comes every month. Food, cheese, beauty, candle of the month club. You get a new scent every month, and so a new candle every month. And then the last one is Mortgage Lifter. You can buy a case of Mortgage Lifter at different monthly intervals and free shipping on that, so you don't have to worry about shipping. If you live somewhere where you can't get it at Target, this is a great way to get it affordably. So those are all subscriptions. You can order those anytime at all, and you can download a little printable gift certificate.
You're sending a bag of cheese a
Well,
month?
it comes in a little cute little
sack?
Beekman like lunch insulated sack, and it's $50 a month, and you get a cheese or cheeses, depending on how expensive the cheese is, and condiments that go with it.
I think you need a different term, though.
Not a bag of cheese?
Or sack of cheese.
Sack of cheese?
Because when I was a kid growing up at the North Pole and
Yeah.
playing that was a derogatory term that you called people you didn't like.
Oh,
You
really?
sack of cheese.
Sack of cheese.
So you got
Yeah, we
you
won't.
might-
We should change
in,
that.
In some areas, it might have different connotation.
That's like an elf swear.
Yeah, it is an elf swear.
You
sack of cheese.
And son of a nutcracker.
Son of a nutcracker.
Oh, she's been studying up on her elf colloquialisms.
Yes. Okay, so these are 3 that are in consideration for Cheese of the Month coming up.
So what are they? Do we know?
So this one is Mirabelle. This is raw Jersey cow milk. It's made like a Gouda, but they added whole cumin seed, nigella seed, and whole black peppercorns. It's an exotic combination of savory and spicy. It's a very creamy cheese, balanced nicely with a spicy beer, like Omegang, Rare Voss. So this first one is Marielle.
Which one? This one?
This one.
All right. Let's see if this Gouda is gooder.
It's very pretty. You see the pieces in there?
Hmm.
Good?
Yeah.
Tasty.
Well, that's really good. Wow. That's a magic.
Wow. That's a winner.
That's a good one. I love the cumin. cumin seed is good. Okay, the next one is Toma. Toma Selena. Oh, there's 4. Wait. No, this is Alice. Do you know anybody named Alice? You probably know a lot of kids named Alice. It's a very popular name in the 50s.
Yeah, but they don't live here anymore.
No, they moved. Oh. Bad Santa humor.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so
I have a
this
book
is
out of
Alice.
Santa puns. You may want to stay away from
No.
that. Now, what is this?
This is Alice.
Yeah, what's Alice made of?
Alice is, it's good. So it's a washed rind cheese. Oh, it's a stinky one with funky overtones and creamy palate. Another match for
You
champagne.
couldn't have told me that before I ate it?
I know, this is a strong one.
Woo.
I really like this one. Yeah, that's gonna get the reindeer going.
I'm gonna have to stop and pick up some Altoids on the way home.
That is a great flavor. It might be a little too strong.
It's strong, but it's good.
It is. It's really good. It's good. We would probably do that one with another one just in case people didn't like that one. Okay, so this is Toma Selena. I already know I like this one.
Thank you.
Okay, so this one, the Toma Selena. All raw brown Swiss cow milk from Lester Tyler Sunny Acre Swiss Farm. It's their own recipe, the cheesemaker's own recipe, but the flavor profile is an Italian Alpine. It's aged at least 5 months, nutty with a bold and complex flavor. It starts like toasted oats but ends like caramelized apples. Works well with hearty red wines. I know I like this one, I've had it.
It's very good, but I really do have to taste it with the red wine. I'm kidding.
We have to.
I'm kidding.
I was just thinking now's a good time for wine. That's good.
That's very good.
Okay, and then last but not least, the Justine. This is half sheep's milk, raw sheep's milk, and half Jersey cow milk. Stonehouse Farms, which is actually owned by Farmer John's sister and brother-in-law.
Really?
The cheese is washed curd cheese, which makes it creamy and mellow. The sheep adds more richness and mouthfeel and a bit of gaminess. Goes well with champagne and prosecco. Again, we have no champagne or prosecco. I don't know how this happens. Someone's fired.
You really have to up the production budget.
I know, I know.
Yep.
That's very mellow.
It's good. I think this one's my favorite.
The Toma?
Yeah.
I love that too. I'm thinking...
Like this one, this one, this one.
Yeah. And this one I like, but it's really strong.
The cheese that tastes like feet?
Yes, if you like cheese that tastes like feet, it's for you.
Yep. Good.
So I'm pretty sure that at least these 3 are going to go in the cheese subscription at some month coming up, or maybe 2 in 1 month.
A bargain at twice the price.
It really is good because there's no shipping. Also, if you're on the Cheese of the Month subscription, you get the first wheels of black that come out of the cave every year. Hey, Min. You get the first wheels of black that come out of the cave, which means you cut like a 3-month. You cut in line like 3 months. We ran out of black cheese yesterday, so we don't. The earliest we've ever run out. So next year we're probably going to run out even earlier. There won't be any cheese from now until June or July. If you're on the Cheese of the Month Club, you get the first wheels in July.
Heck of a deal.
I know, not bad, Santa.
Sign me up.
All right, Santa, are you just sweating like the bejesus?
Yes, I've actually lost about 5 pounds just sitting here.
Does Santa sweat?
There's a bigger puddle under me now than there is on your floor at the farm.
Oh yeah, and under.
Under. Oh.
Somebody wants to know who Santa is.
Santa is Santa.
Did they not? Did you just come from another world? Someone says they're shocked that your beard is fake.
Fake?
That wasn't fake. It's magic.
Full.
It's magic.
It's a little elastic.
You have a beard under a beard.
That's right. It's a
under.
It's a double insulated beard.
It's a stunt beard.
Well, Santa is funny. Thank you. Thank you very much.
They like you.
I'll be here till next Tuesday night. The Chocolate Factory down the street.
Shell is just kissing up. I mean, you're Santa.
Oh, it's true.
Somebody just bought the jellied fruit candy. Fantastic. Any more flavors coming out? There's actually two. Yeah, there's two different kinds of the jelly fruit candy. The classic and the nouveau.
Cheese subscriptions. Now we're talking.
Oh, somebody said. Oh yeah, cheese subscriptions, local producers. Yep. So cool for pre-Christmas.
She's no
marathon.
sack of cheese. I can tell you that.
Sack of cheese.
No.
Hashtag.
Hashtag sack of cheese.
Oh, there. Yep, Brent's back. Somebody praising the USPS. Amazing. Does reindeer milk make good soap?
Again, never got close enough to find out.
Check. We should make that. That would be a great product. Reindeer milk soap.
There you go. Flying goats.
Santa, which Beekman product is most requested?
Actually, I believe Brent asked me this. It's the salted caramel hot chocolate mix.
Really?
Well, it's the most requested by me.
Oh, you leave it. Yes. So that's what you.
Actually, I've asked all the boys and girls, instead of leaving cookies and milk, just leave a steaming hot chocolate, salted caramel, hot chocolate Beekman 1802, not in that order.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Apparently with whiskey.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a little shot of rum.
That's good. Do you leave more toys if you have better cookies and treats?
Sometimes I never leave. I've been known to sometimes they find me on the couch in the morning.
That's awkward. That's an awkward
It is
moment.
a little awkward.
Yeah.
It is a little awkward. And as I told Brent earlier, as you get older, you get a little forgetful. I forgot my gloves today.
Oh.
A couple of Christmases ago, I couldn't find my pants. So I did the whole thing in blue jeans, and I spent many an hour in many a constabulary because they thought I was an intruder. Nobody believes Santa in jeans. It just
no, that's disappointing for a lot of people.
It's, it's kind of like bad Santa.
It slows you up, that jail time too.
Well, it does, but through the magic of Santa,
you get it done. You get it done.
I get her done.
It's really thankless. Let's see.
Fortunately, my elves always carry enough bail money.
Oh, some people think. Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not an unregular occurrence, actually.
Well, just they don't take the rum, do they? The reindeer, they're driving.
Well, sometimes you got to reward them every now and then.
Yeah, just to make sure it's evenly, like one on the left and one on the right.
That's right.
Then they veer.
Yeah, you can't get them all on the left, otherwise you just be going in circles all night.
Well, good. Somebody wants to wave to you from Pennsylvania. Yes, Brent does show up when the snacks come. So, okay, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna let you go because I know you're sweating to death.
Thank you very much.
And we're gonna go back to the phones in a second. Thank you,
Merry
Santa.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay. You know your way out? It's the third chimney on the left. Up.
Up. The up chimney.
Yeah, don't go down.
Okay,
it's
gotcha.
hot.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Wow, time just flies, doesn't it? It feels like it's
only been
11:38.
It's like only 15 hours. But it's
I
only
know.
15.
The phone is charging. Anybody have any comment online? The black cheese was a hit at your holiday party. Oh, great. Use the smoky ketchup for lamb meatballs. Oh, that does sound good, doesn't it? Oh, good thing we didn't ask. How does Santa feel about you lying to your mother about the fruitcake? I know. It wasn't... What do you think? Was it a lie?
Yes, it was a lie.
I mean...
This is delicious.
By definition... I mean, it's a lie because I was caught in it. Who was the guy in the blue polo? Who was the hot guy earlier? Oh, wow, somebody's desperate. Just kidding. Any interns from Cobleskill this year? Oh, from SUNY Cobleskill? I think John is waiting to hear whether or not he's got any. Oh, Lisa Trixie, I fell back to sleep. And you're still here? Of course I'm still here. Gluten-free girl from NYC. Oh yeah, too bad Santa didn't take phone calls. He's really awkward with technology. Shouts at the phone. Can't hear. Can't see the buttons. It's like, it's like your granddad. Am I excited for the MSU football this year? Yes, they're in the Cotton Bowl. I think they went to the Cotton Bowl actually when I was in college. No. Yes. That's very good. Well, I'm gonna check in back for a minute, and then are you good out here, Amy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get the phone. Hit the phone lines up. Where's Brent? Hey, Min.
Yeah. Oh, well, come on. You go sleep?
Yeah. No, just chat.
Oh, hi, I didn't know. Hi, Amy. Did you get sleep at all?
A little.
Okay. I hope everyone's very kind about how I look. 4 hours.
You look pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
I spackled a little, but not much.
You look better than me.
No, you look kind of dreamy.
But look at this lighting we got.
I mean, honestly, Amy, I'm taking you to California. Like you have a job waiting.
Do you want some
Don't
cheese?
you think? Not right at this moment, no. Because it's although it looks kind of amazing. What do you have there? Do you have Ghost?
Do you want mild or not mild?
Not mild.
Okay, this
I mean,
one.
go home or
That
I
one's
see
really
it.
strong. Really.
But like
feet.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nope. Good morning.
This is the one you want.
Wow.
This is the one you want.
Okay. I mean, I would want that, but like at night with a glass of wine and maybe a date.
That's a red wine one.
Yeah. And maybe not a date like a date. Well, a date too.
A date. A
both
date.
kind of dates
Yeah.
is the point. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
I can't read. Don't have my glasses. Sorry.
Well,
don't know what anyone's saying.
I'll get the phone. We'll get the phone out here.
Okay. Oh, this is dreamy. Now, which one is this?
That is the Tome.
Tome is amazing.
Tome, we're gonna have that. That one's gonna be in the cheese of the month.
Delicious.
We think
Jess
they're-
has been making the labels look really cool for what's coming.
Which ones are we?
Okay.
Oh wow, that was really good.
They're all good. Here's my report.
Oh yes. Okay. Durham rule.
Did you write any notes on that?
No.
No, but I can tell you.
Okay.
The Toma Selena, yes, for sure. I mean, they're all fantastic. The Justine, yes, for sure. The Marielle, yes, for sure.
Oh.
The Alice is super strong.
Yeah.
So it would.
It could offend.
It could offend, or we'd need to have a little bit of that and a little bit of something else. So yes, awesome. Okay, the cheese subscription, cheese of the month. If you want to try any of these, sign up now. The great thing about that is you don't have to get shipping. So.
Why?
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about it being shipped by holidays, because if you buy it, you get a little downloadable thing that says like we have
Like a
given
card?
You. Yes.
Okay, I love that.
January, you get it in January.
Yeah, so it
Perfect.
starts shipping in January.
Perfect, but you get that gift card, which
You
is
get
lovely.
something to give. Yep.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah. Okay. Should I get the phone? Oh.
Yeah, why
can you
not?
Stop.
No, it's just
It's just thinking.
it's thinking. It thinks a lot. Now, whose coffee was this? Santa's?
Yeah.
There's something in there that's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't.
And who was knitting? What? There's a lot been happening.
Oh, so much.
Okay, I love that my lip balm is still here and my water. That bodes well.
Yeah.
I was missed.
I didn't want to change a thing. 'Cause
I
was
appreciate
I was
that.
afraid I'd spook you and you wouldn't come back.
That's
But
never
you
going to happen
did.
for the rest of our
But
lives,
you did.
FYI. Maybe that was a little too personal for the morning, but
What? Oh. Is it morning?
yeah, it is daylight out there, and
Is it still streaming?
finally is getting cold. And I saw a flurry this morning. I'm just saying.
Oh, really?
A little one, but I saw a snowflake.
Fantastic.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's darn good yarn.
Yeah, it's
and
fabulous.
that's the name of it and what it is.
It's very, very cute.
Okay.
Okay,
Fine,
you're
right.
getting the phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the phone.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone had a good night. What we here was pretty uneventful-ish, quiet. Got a little punchy towards the end. I'm glad very few of you saw that. And glad that it doesn't stay anywhere and it goes into the ether. You promised me that, Amy? Okay, it doesn't stay for long because that's blackmail. That was some blackmail stuff that Britt and I were going through last night. Yes, but we packed a lot of stuff. Stuff is being sent off. People are still working furiously. Josh's parents are here, which I guess did they make an appearance finally?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, good. So they are
They are
here.
a pain in the butt.
But we're so happy they're here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I am.
Oh, we are.
I am, and you will be as soon as you get
Of
sleep.
course I am. I love
As soon as you get sleep, you'll love everyone. And they're also here for their 40th. Did you talk about their 40th wedding anniversary or not really? It was more
Not
about
really.
holiday.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're here because they are celebrating their 40th anniversary, and Josh, of course, is going to be hosting a
Going
fabulous
to
dinner for
fet
them.
them.
Yes.
Is that Is that
Yes.
Is that a word? I know.
It's not only a word, it's
I know
kind
it's
of
a
like
noun.
for
Is it a
like
verb?
no sleep. Yes, to fet. F-E-T-E.
Or is it fete?
I would hope it's
Oh,
not
that's
fete.
why I have
That's
a headache.
unfortunate.
I was like, oh, my head is killing me. That's like pressing right into the soft spot.
That can't. Which is now softer.
I know. It's like pierced.
Mhm.
Hey, somebody on the phone?
Yes.
Oh!
Who's this?
Oh my gosh, speak up. We'll keep going. Good morning.
This is Carrie from South Dakota.
Oh my God, South Dakota! Thank God.
Finally! Woohoo!
Did you call in last year?
I did, yes.
Oh,
I did.
this is a huge weight off of me.
How is your holiday season going so far?
It's going very good. Very good.
Oh, good. You getting everything in order?
Yes, I am ready. So just taking it easy from here on out.
Oh, good for you. That's the way to do it, I think.
I know. Get it done early.
Well, and it's not that early, but then you can actually enjoy them.
Well, today's the last day you can order from us.
That's right. Oh, and here is his fabulous green. Did you just get one for
Megan?
yourself?
Megan? Where's Megan? Megan!
Oh,
Come
my
talk
gosh.
about the green drink. Get in there. Yeah.
You want one? I have another one.
Yes.
I do.
We want one or we have one?
This green drink has saved lives.
Literally.
Literally.
Oh, it's such
Although reluctant.
It's a touch of home, Megan, California.
Yeah.
Yay. That's
When
fabulous.
did we first start getting these?
Here, come sit.
I've been making them for a long time.
Seemed like there was a period where we were
nutrition
having a
in
lot.
winter
Hunter,
time
you want
up
to
here.
come back this way or you want to stay with Dad?
Stay here.
I just want to stay with Megan. Ander loves Megan because Ander, when you see all the pictures on our Facebook page when she's doing the videos with the cat and Ander's eating the cat's head. That's Megan's cat, Big Guy. And so Ander, I'm sorry, we got somebody on the phone from South Dakota.
Oh, hi.
Hey, so Megan just walked in too. Sorry, that's why we're introducing her. And so Ander stays with Megan when we're away and loves Big Guy. So tell me what's going on in South Dakota.
It's cold. We don't have much snow, but it's very cold, so.
It's not cold here.
Nope, it's nice.
No.
No, we haven't had any snow, no nothing.
Oh, we just have a little bit, not a whole lot. Usually we have a ton, but this year we don't, so.
And what do you do out in South Dakota?
I work in the telecommunications industry. Yeah.
So is this phone call free for you?
No, actually I'm on my own phone, so.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for calling in because do you have any questions or anything that we can answer for you?
I want to know when you're going to write another book.
I want to know when you're
What
going to
is
write another book.
Is this just my agent calling and using different voices?
Yes.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to, but it's so busy with work stuff. And I used to be able to do work and writing at the same time, but not anymore. Now it's either work is too much or I'm too old, or both.
Well, we certainly look forward to one if you ever have time. So.
Well, thank you. I'm going to say really horrible, mean, and nasty things about Megan, so just be ready for it.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Bring it. Sharon's coming back tonight. She'll get you.
Well,
Have a Christmas.
what'd you say?
I said have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you too, and thank you for representing South Dakota. You're always the hardest state to get, but now you gotta. Do you know anybody in North Dakota?
I don't. I'm sorry.
All right, putting it out there. North Dakota needs to call.
They do. Alrighty.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too.
So Megan, I just got to run down. We need to call. We only have, just a little over 7 hours left. We got to get Nevada. That shouldn't be hard. Las Vegas. Is nobody in Nevada?
There's got to be somebody.
Yeah, somebody in Las Vegas.
Gotta call in.
Donald Trump, someone. And oops, I gotta do this. Las Vegas, Arizona, New Mexico, Kansas, Wyoming, North Dakota, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, and Vermont. Wow.
Oh, I know a Vermonter.
Is Vermont just shunning us? I mean, they're like right next door.
I'm sure they'll be calling. You got a whole day ahead of you.
Thanks.
That'll help you.
Okay, so green drink. The history of the green drink.
Just a quick, nutritious breakfast when you can't, throw everything in a blender, and then it's a lot easier than making a big breakfast for yourself.
So, thanks, Santa.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, tell me what's in here.
This one's spinach. There's strawberries, blueberries, kale, chlorella, which is a blue-green algae, spirulina,
Just take that from Bowmaker Pond.
Yeah, right out back. Yeah. There is wheat germ, raw wheat germ, and a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, ginger, fresh ginger, and
oh my gosh,
what else did I throw in there? A little bit of cayenne.
You work really hard at this.
And some other
little cayenne.
Yeah, little cayenne. It's good for you.
Mm.
And a little bit of kefir, all kinds of stuff in there. So if you eat nothing but bad stuff all day today, at least you've done this, and that's
Seriously, I ate nothing but bad stuff all night. I mean, delicious.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta do
Actually,
that.
there's some
And
healthy
holiday
stuff.
times. Just bulk up on the green.
A little cleanser. Now, does Sharon drink this?
Every morning.
So, can I tell the movie and that kind of thing?
Sure.
So, for people who don't know, and then you tune in or you see on our Facebook page, you're like Sharon Jones from Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. You see her on her, you're like, what? Sharon Jones? Sharon Springs? Why? So Sharon Jones had a well-publicized bout with cancer 2 years ago. Very bad form of cancer. And she received a
Whipple.
A Whipple, which is a really drastic
Surgery,
treatment,
yeah.
surgery and treatment. Very, very hard, very difficult to recover from. So this was 2 years ago she did that, and then she had to do massive chemo. And she came up, she's friends with Megan. Sharon Jones was actually the wedding singer at Megan's wedding.
Well, her boyfriend
Okay.
and her were friends of mine, and they decided to sing at the wedding. They were
Yes,
not
but
hired.
No, they weren't hired.
It
but-
was like a gift to
But
me.
Sharon was a
really-
wedding singer at
Oh
one
yeah,
point.
they had
yes.
a great wedding
In a
band.
prison guard at Rikers.
Good and plenty.
At
Oh,
a
yeah.
prison guard at Rikers.
Yes, I know. And then
That's why you don't want to mess with Sharon.
You don't mess with Sharon. So anyway, when Sharon fell ill, and got her surgery in New York City, and she got to choose where to do her recuperation and get her chemo, she chose Cooperstown because she's great friends with Megan, and she knew that Megan would keep her on the straight and narrow with her diet because she had to go on a very strict diet.
Not easy.
So that's why, not easy. Sharon Jones is willful.
Oh yeah.
She is willful. So Sharon Jones came up to recuperate up here, lived with Megan, did chemo, drank a ton of green drinks, and got a clean bill of health just a few months later. And then, did you mention why she's here again? Or?
Well, yeah, she had a couple of small lesions appear on her liver, so she's doing another short run of chemo,
Yeah.
and hopefully.
Yeah, the original cancer she had is a very aggressive kind of cancer, and something she needs to monitor the rest of her life, and which is great because once you know you've had it and you monitor it, you get it when things are small.
Right.
So she had a couple tiny little spots. She came up here and did another round of treatment. That's why she's here, and all's looking good again.
Plus, she loves Sharon Springs.
And she does love.
Who doesn't?
I know. She does. She likes duck.
Oh my God.
Duck from 204 Main.
204. As soon as they put duck on the menu, I had to call her, and she was. Yeah, I have to text before I show up in case they don't have the duck, because it would be a bad scene.
I know. She will just make them. There's so many duck things that I could say
wanna
that
get
are.
in there?
that
No,
are-
no. I can go the whole rest of the marathon now with my green drink.
Good.
It's like Popeye. Don't you see my muscles like pop my buttons?
How much green is in this drink?
Oh, there's lots.
Oh,
Tell us everything that's in it.
I did.
Oh, you already said?
Yeah, she said everything.
It's
There's a couple secret ingredients.
Is there any?
Megan's gonna write a health cookbook. We're gonna help her.
There you go.
That's
All
our
right.
after our
You
next
heard it
cookbook.
here
Then it's
first.
the green drink revolution.
There you go.
Are there any illegal medicinal green things in here?
I would never do that to you, John.
Until
Never.
I'm off air. And then we go to town.
Then it's all bets off.
Cherry Valley is known for their medicinal green
Really?
production. Yeah.
Wow. I gotta get out to Cherry Valley.
Oh, that is really good.
Well, I'm gonna get back to work. I gotta make champagne jelly and fudge.
Oh my God, I didn't even mention that. So yes, Megan, you all know Megan. Megan's our number 2 employee.
Yeah, Maria number 1.
Maria number 1, Megan number 2. So Megan now makes all the salted fudge goat cookies that you all love. Megan, that's probably your least favorite thing to make. It's the most delicious, but so hard.
Well, anything handmade is
So
can't be that bad.
so handcrafted. So you make that. You make the champagne jelly.
The pancake
You make the
mix.
flapjack mix.
The
Oatmeal.
Shortbread cookies.
People were raving about the oatmeal earlier.
Good.
The shortbread cookies. So yeah, so we really, you know, we come up with recipes. We try to make as much as we can right here in Sharon Springs. And all your products are all going wholesale too. So
I hope so, yeah.
Yep. So
Great.
you're going to be really busy.
What else is there to do here in Sharon Springs other than be busy?
Especially in the wintertime, just keep
Yeah,
making stuff.
That's right.
And then maybe we'll start selling green drinks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, Megan.
I'll leave you.
Thank you so much.
To do your show.
Oh, she's gonna want
Nice
to go with
see
you.
I'll see you later with Sharon.
Okay.
Bye. Come on, Andrew.